Hello? I think we're there. I think we're there. This is when you say you can't hear me, in which case we're not there, but I'm pretty sure you can. Hi, Andy. Hi, Meg. I don't know. I don't know what higher power I've pissed off to make this April the April it currently is, but I want off this train. Ben said yesterday that
it would be a shame if this donor was left unread.
Oh, Clive, thank you very much for the £5. That certainly takes the sting out of this shit. Thank you, Clive. Oh god, I don't... Ben said yesterday things come in threes. I had my 3 shit things. Why a 4th and a 5th and a 6th? Come on. Sorry, everybody. I think we're there. Everything was just breaking. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what is going on. Why not a second? No, please, no. God, no, please, no. Just wait for 789. Please. I mean, we should probably just dive into the game. OBS is not updated. There's been... OBS is fine. But for some reason, it didn't like that another program wasn't happy. And then another program also started shitting itself. Who knows? And the thing is, none of these programs have been updated. My GoXLR app. Okay, risque. No offense to that person. That makes me feel better. Yeah. What was I going to say? I don't know. Yuki, well done. We've had 3 shit things, but what about second 3 shit things? Second is in the time, measurement of time, or second is in the number. What do you mean? RimWorld tomorrow and Warframe Friday? Streams or videos or both? Or what? Your explanation needs my obtination. So, tomorrow we will stream RimWorld. My first proper go at playing it. There'll be a little bit of backseating required to teach me how to play. It's a proper stream? Yeah, of course. It's not going to be like an hour long. With DLCs? I don't know. Maybe? I don't think I've even booted it up, to be honest with you.
To cheer you up. I can't wait for the RimWorld and Warframe stream.
Oh, thank you, Dynon. I appreciate that. I really thought that said boobs. I thought you said 4 boobs to cheer you up. That may have cheered me up. Boops is also agreeable. We can work with that. Thank you, Dynon. I heard boobs too. Yeah. Okay. What? Where? What is going on? I wouldn't recommend the DLCs. You should use the DLCs. Immediately we have a bit of discourse. Okay. Genuinely, really hyped for RimWorld. I didn't get into the game myself, but it seems like it'd be really fun to watch. There's been a lot of excitement about both RimWorld and, of course, you know, Friday dabbling in a bit of Warframe, which is nice. We just need that excitement for Trails now, guys. This is the best game of all time. Come on. Many people will be cheered up by 4 boobs. It might be too much for some people to handle, you know? The DLCs are great, but they add a lot of complexity that can make learning the game for the first time troublesome. I see. He has no DLCs unless he brought them himself.
45 months.
I did not.
So close to the 4 years.
There it is.
It is mind-boggling for me to think of. I never thought I'd stick for so long with any one content creator, but Andy and the Knighthood are definitely worth staying for. Onwards and upwards.
Thank you, Canopio, for the 45 months. I can hardly believe that we are beelining it towards 4 years. Thank you, Canopio. I mean, in a similar vein, I never imagined that I would do this for 45 months, let alone the 7 years I've now been doing it. So thank you. It's thanks to wonderful, genuinely lovely people like yourself that I'm able to do it. So thank you, Canopio, for choosing to support little old me, buddy. Thank you. RimWorld is my favorite strategy so far. Let me just go. I'll go boot up Steam. Oh god, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I need something to perk me up because my god, oh, I've had a stressful as hell morning, and if anyone here deals with tech problems, you know how annoying they can be, and I just did not need that. All right, let's have a look. I've not even downloaded it. It's only 0.5 GB. Let me install it and just see what I have. I think I've just got the base game. I don't think I've gone out of my way to buy anything extra. I've downloaded it. I've downloaded it over Wi-Fi. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Let's have a look. Properties. Where do I find my extra bits? Someone earlier said there are people. Ah! Jesus Christ, that was loud. Ah. Make a stay, thank you. God Almighty. I saw. Thank you, Make a stay. I saw some people talking in the Discord earlier about mods that I should download, and one of them was RimJob, and I put that into Steam, and I couldn't find anything. There was this anime-looking game, but there was no RimJob mod. No. I don't know if it's got a different name. Hey, Alchemist! Alchemist, thank you for the 5 months. 5 months? I mean 5 gifted. God, what is happening to me? Ike, I'm sorry. I am sorry, Ike. Oh no. Voldar Fumbledink, welcome on in. Pickle Trickle, Nietzsche, ooh, Jolly Holly, and Gutterek, welcome on in. Courtesy of Alchemist. But no, I'm probably just gonna play the base game. That's the plan. Base game RimWorld. I don't like. I've never really played it, so you know I'm gonna be a fish out of water. So buckle in for what I'm hoping it'll be an enjoyable experience. But I imagine if you're a veteran, it might be a little bit annoying watching me stumble and make mistakes. But brace yourselves. I'm gonna try my best. So, yeah. Andy, get at least 1 or 2 quality of life mods. Okay, I'll let you guys discuss in Discord, because maybe this isn't the best forum for that. But if there are genuinely must-have mods, then of course I will look into it. Base game RimWorld is very good. I actually dislike their DLC model. The DLCs add honestly way too much and massively change the gameplay. Well, that sounds fun if you get bored of the vanilla game. No? The whole game is stumbling and making mistakes. Maybe it's time I join the Discord. Inevitable choice. Come and join the fun. I'll prepare a pack for you before tomorrow. I'll sort it out in mod chat. Yeah, Canopio, I feel way better today. Way better. I've got, like, a little tiny bit of cough left, and that's about it. But yeah, it's intermittent enough that it shouldn't be a problem today as it was yesterday and basically all of last week. So yeah. Yeah. Chat is already... Yeah, okay. I'm going to move on. Let's quickly scroll up. I'm going to try and say hello. Hello, Ike. Welcome on in. Shadowcross. Ibsen. Hello. Cat. Tangent. Hello there, Cat. Welcome. Inevitable Choice. Hello. Yuki Okami. Hello. Gotten. Make a Stay. Risque. Ben. Need to go work training for new staff
Alchemist
today.
7,777 gifted a tier 1 sub to Noy Riemann. They have given 63 gift subs in the channel.
Alchemist, thank you for gifting that sub to Noir. Noir, welcome on in. Courtesy of the one and only the Alchemist Quadruple 7. The greatest alchemist that ever was and ever will be. Thank you, Alchemist. First thing I see when I join is boobs. Apparently I joined at the right time. Indeed you did. Canopio, welcome back again for 45. Meg, I don't know how long we'll see 16. You today, but 16. 16. Can we get some 16s in chat for Theralin, please? Theralin, thank you very much for the 16. Raylex, welcome on in. Xaviax, hello. Kevin, hello again. Dinon Dice, welcome. Galazarin, hello there. Make a stay, thank you again for the £2.50. I did get a Pepsi. Now, I'm going to DM you a picture that will perk you up. Okay, should I take my glasses off so no one can see the reflection? All right, Xaviax, clicking. Okay, I'm not going to lie, that I feel better. I honestly thought he was going to send me, like, breasts or something. It's not. It's actually quite wholesome. I'll put my glasses back on and see if you can spot the culprit. There you go. There's a rabbit on my screen. A little bunny rabbit, and they're very cute. Go ask your family? Well, right now, no one's at home. Otherwise, I probably would have gone downstairs screaming. But no one's home at the minute. Mrs. D20 is visiting a dog sitter because when we go to Northern Ireland to go and see Mrs. D20's, ailing grandmother, we're going to need someone to look after Luna while we're away. And
indeed
yeah,
spin, indeed
she's...
spin, indeed spin.
Indeed spin, indeed spin, indeed spin! Xanthia, welcome back for 21 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, no one's at home because Mrs. D20's there, just, doing a sort of check-in to see if Luna will be okay. So I'm all home alone, unfortunately. Yeah. I would imagine that Andy would love Dwarf Fortress as well. Did you ever play that? Never played it, Shadowcross. But I've heard very, very, very good things. And I know it got a remake or a remaster not too long ago. I say that within the past, 4-5 years, I want to say, give or take. So yeah. Anyway, let me keep scrolling. Where am I? Our modded RimWorld is very uncomfortable, so DLC will help at least a little bit. Good luck belatedly, by the way, with the training, Ben. Can you see YouTube chat today, Andy? Diamonds, I can. And to anyone watching on YouTube who feels like they got rug pulled, because apparently we were streaming on the RimWorld stream. I don't even know how that's possible. Because I mean, I'm not going to get into it, but that was a piece of shit, whatever happened there. I've just had to go and fix all of that to make sure no one gets confused about missing a RimWorld stream. Who knows what's going on, guys? Who knows what's going on? I just have a casual 1800 hours in RimWorld, but I find it more enjoyable with DLC. The last one does have a few features that can be really complex. The others are fine. Ever take a moment to see how many watchers have grown during this time? Like how many of us have graduated from school, started families, and achieved success in our respective career fields? It's wild when you take a moment to see that development in what feels like a short amount of time. Nashoba, 100%. 100%. I don't know if she's here right now, but a viewer that was here many, many, many years ago, nearly 7 years ago, by the name of Fizzy Fox, who used to be Pepsi Fox. Actually, or was it Pepsi Fox? Anyway, when she tuned in many, many, many years ago, she had 2 young children, and she sent me a clip the other day where I was, chatting with them, saying, "Hey, how are you guys getting on playing Minecraft? Got any wins in Fortnite recently?" And she forwarded that to me a few days back, and I was chatting with her and found out that her eldest is now 14 and is like going to college. And like I spoke to this young man, when he was like 8. And I was asking him how his Minecraft server was going, like it's just a small little moment like that. But when I really think about it in the grand scheme of things, yeah, there's a lot of incredible things that happen that I and we are very fortunate to sort of be privy to. I mean, most recently, the big thing that happened about a week ago, the lovely Hey Oliver, who some of you will know is a moderator here. I've known Oliver for about 6 years, give or take, and that whole time I knew that she was in this long-distance relationship with her partner who lived in America, her over here in the UK. And over the years, they've traveled to see one another, him coming over here, her going over there, etc. And after many, many years of wanting to make it happen, as of about a week or 2 ago, they now live together. And like a moment like that also is just crazy to have been a fly on the wall on that journey. You know, while I wasn't there intimately, it's something which, you know, I've got a vested interest in, you know, because I care about Oliver's happiness, and to hear that she's done that is amazing. So yeah, it's not lost on me, Nashoba, and it's a big part of the reason why. I mean, maybe it's to my detriment in terms of being able to grow, but it's the reason why at the beginning of stream I do chat, and we have these moments where people can talk and share things about their life, not to be parasocial, but just to be nice and, you know, create a welcoming environment for people to come in and, you know, share their aspirations, share their woes, share their anxieties, share their celebrations and successes and stuff. You know, all of these things are so important. So anyway, hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. Yuki, hello again. Grav, Green Tea, KP, welcome. August, hello there. Pickles the opossum, hello Pickles, welcome. How are you getting on with the Zelda playlist? Hopefully you're enjoying it. Andy, there is a Steam workshop for RimWorld. That's what I was looking on. Yeah. I'm only joking. I didn't actually do that. Castle in the Courtyard, hello there, welcome. Shauna's, hello. Is it Shauna's, by the way? Because it's SZ Horners. Sean? Either way, Sean, hello. I'm going to go with Sean for now. Welcome. Obviously, I've only really been able to chat with you via the power of YouTube comments, so it's very good to see you. How are you? Sal the writer, Google it with no context. No. I will not be doing that. Do not download that. I'm not going to. Don't worry. That sounds like the kind of mod you'd have to find on some shady website. Yep. Yeah, moving on. Meg, hello again. Lemon. Noir, enjoy that gift sub you received from none other than Alchemist. Andy says my name as if I'm a dopey cat he's passing by on the sidewalk. Hey, cat. You know
Sandwich what? 5005 gifted a tier 1 sub to pickles underscore the underscore.
You're not wrong.
Awesome. They have
You're
given
not wrong.
105 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much, Sandwich, for gifting that sub to Pickles the Opossum. Thank you very much, Sandwich. Cat, I'm gonna have to find a new way to say your name that's full of pizzazz and you know, gumption. Hey, Cat Tangent. The big KT. I don't know. You let me know what you'd like me to say, Cat. No thanks. Stop. That's... Okay, Cat. I'll stop. I won't do it again. Moving on. All right, just so you know, one day I was playing RimWorld on a new platform and there were no mods. I thought devs removed some features before... Right, but that's the thing, right? Like, if you get used to having a game modified in a certain way, providing quality of life updates, and then that's taken away, especially if you have hundreds of hours in the game, that would feel like a weird sort of paradigm, right? Hi, Andy. Quick question, if it's okay. Do we have an approximate date for when the Cyberpunk series will start? Asakando? Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. The plan... Oh, sorry. The plan is to begin Cyberpunk next month. The day, I don't yet know. The reason I'm delaying it instead of starting it right now is in the coming weeks, I'm going to be moving my office. All of this is going away and being moved elsewhere. And when that happens, I'm going to be a bit, you know, delayed in making content for a bit. And I'd rather start Cyberpunk and go, you know, like hit the gas and not start it now, hit the gas, hit the brakes, move everything and hit the gas again. Like, I'd rather just wait. And it won't be too much longer, hopefully. So sometime in May, we're going to start the Cyberpunk playthrough. Will it be daily uploads 5 days a week? Probably not. It'll probably be 3 to 4. 3 to 4. Doing 5 a week for Warframe, while I loved it, was bloody strenuous. Like, it was a lot. And it wasn't until after I'd finished I realized, oh my god, like, that was Insane. So I'm probably going to take 1 day out of the schedule. So it's 4 days of a playthrough a week. And then I can work on other things. So, yeah. There is a Grenier mod for RimWorld. That's fun. That's funny. I'm having a blast. Can't wait to see the other playthroughs as well. Oh, Pickle, hello there. I now see why you were gifted the sub. There you are on YouTube. Twitch, should I say. Cool. That's fun. I caught an opossum. Nice, they're all good, but the Ocarina one is really special because it's his first Zelda game. Yeah, I mean, I loved Ocarina of Time. It was really good. Dawn, welcome. How are you today? Vosif, hello, belatedly. I'm calling Cat the big KT now, and it's all Endy's fault. Yeah, sorry. I'm calling Cat KAT for Cat and Tangent. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. Just wanted to know. It's all good. All good. Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing it. Really looking forward to playing Cyberpunk. So, yeah. I'm glad other people are excited, too. Anyway. I still really love Majora's Mask. It's a really special game. For me to try and pick my favorite out of all of the Zelda games, it is kind of like splitting hairs. Like, there wasn't a single Zelda game that made me think, oh, this sucks. Like, they're all just great. And I do feel like, depending on the mood I'm in and the day of the week and, you know, the waxing or waning of the moon, I might have a different favorite, right? On one hand, I loved Wind Waker because it was just so unique. Being able to, you know, ride your ship around the world and find different islands, like, that was a really novel idea. Then Ocarina of Time, I thought it was just going to be one big rose-tinted goggle nostalgia fest for people who played it in their youth. It turns out it's actually a pretty good game. Like, it's actually really good. Majora's Mask had just
Sandwich
the right...
5005 gifted a tier 1 sub to Prinklet. They have given 106 gift subs in the chat.
I love that he says Prinklet for some reason. Prinklet, welcome on in, courtesy of Sandwich. Sandwich is out here with the Master Balls, just collecting people like Pokemon. Sandwich, thank you very much. You're very generous. What was I going to say? Oh, Majora's Mask. Also incredible. Different enough from Ocarina that they stand side by side, but they're very different despite essentially being the same DNA. It's a really cool sequel. Probably the best sequel to a game ever, I'd say, if I can be so bold as to describe it as that. Because it is in many ways, but in other ways it's totally different. So, yeah. Really, Ibsen? Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are my favorites because they have my favorite Zelda and Link. Skyward Sword is my second. Again, I've not played a bad one yet. Ray, hello there. How are you? Welcome on in. D1000, belatedly hello. Rando, hello. Cyberpunk is one of my favorite games, so yeah, really excited for the series. We'll get membership again for the early access. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Asa. Yeah, of course, we'll be making notes on everything. So when we do get round to playing Cyberpunk, it will be, you know, I'm going to be making my own encyclopedia as we play through it, and I'm looking forward to it. And you know, in to be perfectly transparent, I've played a bit of Cyberpunk before, but not in a long time. And I mainly just rode around the city. I don't think I ever really got far, like not even out of the tutorial. So I'll probably be like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember this, or that rings a bell. But yeah, the majority of the game I am clueless about. The vast majority I'm clueless about. Once you dive in, you'll love it. I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Andy, do you still have time to watch stuff these days? Any movies or shows? I try to watch an episode of TV with Mrs. D20 every night, and recently we've been watching Daredevil, and that's good. It's, yeah, really good if you like Daredevil. We started watching the final season of The Boys, and I do think that show has been on life support for the past 3 seasons. I think season 1 was like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then seasons 2, 3, and 4 were like, admittedly, season 2 had some novel ideas, but it's kind of been, you know, it's not been great for a while, in my honest opinion. Season 5 it starts off strong. You know, the stakes are there because they're not going to continue it, so that's quite good. Daredevil season 2, yeah, it's really good. Really good. I own it, Acer. Yeah, I have it's Phantom Liberty, isn't it? I do have the Phantom Liberty DLC. So yeah. Belatedly, Gotten, sorry, I'm only now catching up with chat here. Gotten, if you can still hear me, have a lovely day, sir, and we'll see you very, very soon. Invincible time instead. Let's be loading into the game so we can do some tasks. I did start watching Invincible, and I did like it. I did like it. I don't know why I stopped watching it. Probably just time, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was good. Oh, and we've started watching Taskmaster. Yes, the new season. I am a self-professed Joel Dommett hater. I do not like Joel Dommett. Probably my least favorite comedian on the planet. And I take pride in being his biggest hater. And when I say hater, I don't mean like I'd actually like wish harm upon him. I just don't like the guy. So when I saw he was on this
Crimson
season,
KMR gifted a tier 1 sub to get on with it. They have given 108 gift subs in the chat.
Oh, piss off. Get on with it, you knob. Kevin, why can't you just be nice to me? Why can't you just be nice to me? Thank you, Kevin. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he's on the latest season of Taskmaster, and I thought, oh, for God's sake, it's gonna suck. He's bearable. He's bearable. But yeah, when I saw he was in the lineup, I did roll my eyes pretty heavily. But no, it's good. I'm enjoying it so far. Huh? Looks like something arrived in the mailbox. Another package for Grandpa, probably. If it's for his work, I should deliver it to him right away. Tita opened up the mailbox and peered inside. Oh, hey, what's wrong? It's some kind of package. It's wrapped up so nicely and neatly. It must be. I knew it! It's a package from Mum and Dad! Say what? It's from your parents? They're both Orbital mechanics and have been working overseas for a long time. Ooh! Hold on, I'm gonna have to go and reopen Obsidian. See, now that to me reads as, hey, if you keep playing through the Trail series, eventually you can run into her parents. So let's go to... I don't even have a note for Tita. Granddaughter of... Russell. Her parents live overseas as Orbital engineers. Okay. I hear they teach engineering in places where orbments aren't widespread yet, so they haven't come back to Zeiss in years. I see. So that means the package was sent from abroad, huh? I've never seen a device like this before. Yeah, it's probably one of their latest inventions. They send me things like this every now and then to let me know how they're doing. Looking at this tells me what they've been up to. 1682573. I wonder what that number it could be in reference to. Why that number in particular? This is an automatic orbital wave search mode. It must be for stabilizing long-distance communication. And since it works even in remote areas without relay stations, Mum must be developing a communication network. This manual mode likely makes it usable even in wide remote regions. Aha! Seems her switch has been completely flipped. But I gotta say, the Russell family sure knows what they're doing when it comes to inventing stuff. Yeah. Being able to tell how much each of them is doing just by looking at their inventions is really something. Only the Russell family could communicate with each other like this. I'm sorry, I got carried away. It's been so long since I've seen them. I get really excited just seeing something they've made. No need to apologize, you just enjoy your moment. I was just thinking though, Tita, do you send stuff to your parents too? I do, sometimes. I make things and send them off hoping they'll see how I'm doing. but compared to Mum and Grandpa, my inventions aren't nearly so impressive. And lately I've started feeling worried that the things I make might be a bit childish. Oh. I don't think you need to worry about that. I'm sure your parents would be happy with anything you sent them. Yeah, you put your heart into making it, right? So your parents would definitely love to see it. Estelle, Joshua. Would you mind taking a quick look at my invention? You want some advice, sir? Sure, I can check it out. So should we head to your house? Yes, anytime you're free, just stop by my desk on the 2nd floor. Thanks so much. Oh. Cool. See, now, right now, sorry, it says going to her house, which is here, so maybe we can come over and have a look. We can. Artistian, hello there, welcome. Trails goes well. Very well indeed. How are you? What are you up to? Looks like this is Tita's desk. Ah, there's a ton of tools scattered around her. Sorry about the mess. I think it's in this box. Ah. Found it. It's V-Rabbit version 0.33. V? Not sure I get it, but is that plushie your invention? Looks like there's an orbital mechanism inside of it. The ears look like speakers. Does it make sounds? Yes. I got the idea from a plushie I was given when I was a kid. It can sound an alarm to wake you up in the morning or play your favorite music at night. So it's great to have by your bedside. Cute and useful too. Though, it's really just a simple combination of augments. I think that's impressive enough. Yeah, when it comes to things like this, what really counts is the thought behind it and how the other person feels. In this case, maybe you could add some personal touches your parents would appreciate. That's Joshua for you, always knowing just what to say. So, for example, how about using your voice? My voice? Yeah, that bunny can play sounds at set times, right? Then you could record your own voice to wake your mum and dad up. I'm sure they'd like it, feeling like you're there with them. That's a really, really wonderful idea. Sounds like it's settled then. Now we just need to work out how to record it. Well, the V-Rabbit has a recording function, so I can do it anywhere. But maybe I should do it in a location that captures the unique sound of Zeiss. And we can overlay your voice on top. Yeah, that could be good. Why don't we help you find a good place? Are you sure you don't mind? You said you had errands. We've already come this far. We're braces after all, so we'll stay with you until your gift is complete, Tita. Estelle, Joshua. In that case, thank you again for helping me. Nice.
Sound.
Cats!
Sound, huh? I wonder what makes a sound in a city.
Cat, we'll see you later.
It should be a sound that Tita's parents are familiar with.
Oh, there's a place next to the church. Well, let's go.
The church, you say? Orbital 5G, that's cool. I am going to make a quick note about that. So, her parents live overseas as orbital engineers, teaching those, or teaching others, the Marvel... teaching others how to work orbital technology. It'd seem their most recent invention is the ability to, or their most recent invention is long-range orbital communications. Be curious to see if that comes up in the future. Just got off a 10-hour bus ride, so my butt is sore, but otherwise, I'm good. Oh my, 10 hours? Jesus Christ. Like, when I stand up on my 2-hour break, my ass is stuck to the seat. And I kind of like, I limp out of the room. I'm so numb. How do you handle 10 hours? Jesus. Big KT is going to be Big Boss Lady. We can't keep trolling Cat with KT, can we? We can. Hey, I think we should definitely do it.
Which one should I pick?
Come again.
Show ingredients. Hey, what's up? Do you have a minute? We saw the bulletin board request and brought some ingredients. Oh, really? Let me see. Oh, yeah. I'll take this tomato. It may look like a normal potato. Tomato, I mean. But it's pretty potent. Let's have a taste. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done the probably shouldn't have done that one. Diabetes. The hell is this? It's crazy bitter. See, that tomato is just terrible, isn't it? It's a byproduct of some research, but it's like totally inedible. Well, it can't be eaten as is, but its flavor is so strong.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Its flavor is so strong, I'm sure I can make something interesting if I try a few tricks. You don't have to force yourself to use it, you know. No. The harsher the ingredient, the more nutrition it is. That's why traditional Zeiss cuisine uses particularly strong ingredients. That's weird. Yeah. If I combine this with meat, it should offset the bitterness nicely. Yeah. Here you go. This is the first sample dish of my new menu. It's to thank you for bringing me this wonderful ingredient. Go ahead and try it. I'll try it later for sure. Suit yourself. Well, I'm going back to work. Thanks again for today. Yeah, see you later.
Mission complete.
Again, I like that because I found the rogue tomato earlier, I didn't have to go back and find it.
Tomatoes. What if it becomes a huge hit?
Seriously? I mean, it does look healthy.
Hey, the Zeiss street clock feels like it might start chiming any minute. It does look like a mechanical clock, actually. Yes, it plays a nice little tune when it chimes every hour. Oh, it could be perfect for a Zeiss-like sound. Hey, Tita, you need something from the street clock? Mr. Cosmo, I wanted to record the chimes from the street clock. Hey, hold on. The horrible energy all through town stopped suddenly last night. The clock is running late too, but the chime did play a little while ago. Seems like the mechanism itself is still working fine. Phew, that's a relief. Let's go ahead and record it. Varsho, enjoy your yard work, buddy.
It is now 6 o'clock. Dad, Mom, wake up! It's morning! Mom, if you go back to sleep, then no breakfast for you. So please wake up. And I hope you have another great day. From Cheetah.
Aw, that's pretty sweet. My mum still has a toy from when I was young, and it was a Build-A-Bear with like the little voice box inside of it. And it's me as like a 5-year-old telling my mum how much I love her. And she still has it, and it still works. And I kind of want to do the same now for, you know, baby D20. Because it's 5 years ago? Oh, piss off. Get out of here. MV, welcome. Enjoy taking your doggo for a big walko. I'm sure your parents will love it. They're bound to. No doubt about it. I can just picture your mum hugging that doll tight and fussing over it like crazy. Really? Tita's mum sounds intense. Intense is one way of putting it. I miss her when she's gone, but when she's back, everything turns kind of chaotic. Sounds like she's an interesting person. Anyway, is your gift complete now? Yes. Now I just need to wrap it up nicely. Lady Bahama enjoyed trails. Huh? What's wrong? The doll might not be very comfortable to hug. It wasn't like this before. Oh. What do you mean exactly? Well, when I hug it, the orbment inside feels hard and uncomfortable. It just somehow doesn't feel right. I don't want Mum and Dad to see it like this. Okay. Then let's find out what's causing the problem and fix it. We'll help you until you're happy with it. Yeah, we said we would, right? Joshua, Estelle. Okay, let's get it fixed. First, I'll take it apart to examine the inside. Then I'll run some chemical tests in the lab. Oh, yes. When I made this, I got advice from Ray at the Central Factory. Maybe he'll know what's wrong. Ray from the Central Factory? All right, let's go to see him. Good luck, you two. I hope you can help her out. Okay, let's go to the Central Factory. What I might do, because, guys, I wasn't actually meant to go live when I did. I was just, you know, clearing some stuff up, and then that's when I saw in chat you guys say, muted, can't hear anything. I've not got a drink, and I'm really thirsty, so we might do a really, really, really early BRB screen, and I'll be back in a minute, so I can go get a drink. Yeah. I'm now going! Stop caring about me, alright? Stop being so kind. I'll be back in a second. Do not go anywhere. Okay. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? That is a shadow of a human. No, it's not. It's that. It's the banister. I don't think my throat isn't lubricated enough for Elmo, which now that I say it out loud, don't clip that. Oh, God almighty, I'm done. This is so, my career's over. My career's over. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not moist enough. I don't have the required wetness. That's even worse. Don't attack Lulu. Then. Oh, did he briefly come back alive there, chat? Is this even the way I meant to do it? Am I overcomplicating things? Probably. Never mind. Here we go, chat. Whee! Don't you forget about me. No, 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 no. We did it. Is that how you're meant to do it, chat? I'm guessing it is. I hope so.
Did anything happen while I was
out? Everything is fun and games until the creepy organ music starts playing. Hi there, Mr. Tickle Trunk. I'm still trying to find this thing with the crown of bone. Unless I've, like, totally missed it or misinterpreted the riddle.
Finally awake.
We did it! Chuck, come on! Be very, very quiet. It's rabbit hunting season. Shh. Nice and steady. Nice and so. You bastard! He attacked me! I do know Jack. He was in Resident Evil 7. He was the bad guy. So oh, shit! That is absolutely fine, chat. Because what we're now about to do
is attack Dark Veil Thor with our brand new
All right, we're back.
Bolg.
Any new clips, or do I need to fast forward to see if we can find one or two? Let's have a look. Boom. Boom. Boom.
And we will do Kuraga on... What's the optional reward going to be? Please don't be Opal. Oh, we just... Maybe it is friendly. Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Hey, yo, Wolfie.
Shut the front door. It's actually... Ah, you bastard!
Does this work?
That must be new. Have we had that one before? I hadn't seen that. The worst part is if it just gone into the light, it would have been fine. Yep. I was there for that one, so it must be new. There you go. All right. Here we go. Let's move on. Jesus Christ. All right.
Here to get your orbments adjusted?
Yeah, maybe. We need to go up to present for parents. I mean, I don't know what floor that's meant to be. I'm just gonna take a guess. So, oh, Alan Wake 2 was, yeah, just jump scare central. Absolutely terrifying game. Okay, one more floor. One more floor. There we go. Yeah, they're in there. Let's have a look. Hello there, Terry. Oh no, I've just hit report test results, but I've not done everything yet, have I? Yep, skip. We better keep at it. Yep, sorry, I forgot about that. My bad. Do we get Elmo voice in Elmo Village? Maybe. Hey, Tita, is something wrong? Yes, actually, there's something I wanted to ask you, Ray. Tita showed Ray the plushie and explained the situation. You're saying it's uncomfortable to hold and doesn't feel quite right. In that case, there's something we should check first. Tita, could you place the plushie on the desk? Okay. Ray gently poked the plushie's head with his finger. It fell over. Even though you hardly touched it. I get it now. Its center of gravity isn't right. Exactly, and those rabbit ears with the speakers inside are probably to blame. You're very talented, Tita, but it seems this goes beyond the load capacity. Oh, I see. Maybe the reason it's uncomfortable to hold is because of the weight of the orbment inside. Yeah, the cotton must have compressed unevenly, creating thin spots. Sounds like you're onto something. Yes, and even if we add more cotton, it'll probably end up shifting again. Normally, you'd solve that by adding a solid internal frame. But a plushie's got to be soft and cuddly when you hug it. I knew you'd say that. So we'll need a filling material that's flexible, yet durable. So something sturdier than cotton? Maybe wool from the creepy sheep that you can find on Trat Plains Road would work. I hear there's a subspecies with particularly high quality wool. They're pink, just like this plushie. Really? That sounds perfect. It's definitely worth trying to find some. Yeah, what are we waiting for? I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product. Cool.
A pink-colored creepy sheep? I hope we can find one.
Jazzy, you know what? I agree.
So
Like,
Let's try to find the sheep as soon as possible.
I'm enjoying the game, but I feel like I would have enjoyed Trails infinitely more. Infinitely is a stretch. I'd have enjoyed it more had I been reclined on my sofa under a blanket in that sort of interim period between autumn and winter. Rain pattering at my window.
Hey, what will it be?
A fresh brew to my right.
Place for state-of-the-art.
Oh, like that does feel good. I can imagine that. Andy, what did you do to the VODs? What technical problems did I miss? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? It's just been an absolute shit show, buddy, of technical problems out the wazoo. But we're good now, I think. I think things are better. I'm wondering, before I go down here, should I go and deal with Ritter Road Monster and this? Yeah, I think I will. Let's do that first. I do think JRPGs do have that quality, but I would say at the moment, Trails feels like a special case. And I think it's just because of the vibrancy of the world, the art style.
This one's dangerous.
There's a level of whimsy to the world, which makes and amplifies the sort of coziness factor, I would say. I've not fought these things before, and I would like to try and, you know, defeat everything in the game, so I've got them logged. So I've got this bunny rabbit looking thing that is very tanky. Nearly there.
Let's end this. You're up. Yes. Here's something.
Even when
extra.
Trails gets really dark, it somehow manages to stay cozy. First chapter definitely begs for blanket gameplay. If you ever get round to playing Tales of Arise, you would definitely feel that there. Though so far it's a more... Tales of Arise? Wait, am I... I'm familiar with that, I think. Did the artwork not feature like a warrior clad in blue armor? Because I know what you mean. I can imagine the art style. Yes, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Blue armor with a flaming sword. That's the one. Because I think I got confused a lot of the time, and from what I gather, a lot of people do and continue to. I got really confused at the beginning, thinking that Trails and Tales were one and the same.
Here we go. Let's go.
As a huge Tales fan, I was not super hot on Arise. Did they deviate a little bit too far from what people were expecting to see from them? I'm curious to hear. Oh, annoyingly, the radius on this is not as big. Okay. We'll do an impulse cannon.
Prepare your busted.
Too slow.
Pacing issues. Right, I see.
Let's go. This is the end.
Might as well Black Fang.
Farewell.
Let's keep it up.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Here we go. Payback time.
This should be the
Here
kill.
we go. Burn.
As a game, Arise is okay, but as a Tales, it's pretty mediocre.
Joshua.
Yeah.
What is the USP of the Tales franchise? What is it about Tales
How do you
that
like that?
draws
We're on a roll.
people towards it? The Atelier games are incredibly good shouts, very cozy, very whimsical, very comfortable JRPGs. I watched Xenogirl play those many, many years ago. Not all of them, but a few of them. I can respect what they do, but it's definitely not my cup of tea. I know I wouldn't enjoy them. Tales is like Final Fantasy in that it's an anthology. The stories are basically unconnected outside of references and cameo appearances, but the stories tend to be similar in some themes: betrayals, friendship, saving the world, etc. Right, okay. So classic JRPG fare. And I stress, I don't say that in a derogatory way. I love it. I love that about JRPGs. You only played one Arise and liked it? I mean, when you've got like a vested interest in a series doing well, I can imagine then you'd, of course, be a bit more critical, right?
Come at me. Please. Got it.
Of any anime-style game, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is the one I want to see you play the most, though. It's so good and the combat is fantastic. What's the story like?
Yeah.
Is that good? I'm gonna guess so. These guys are also weak to wind, so let's do this.
Let's go.
Like Symphonia. Symphonia. Is Symphonia a particular Tales game, Rix? Sorry for what is probably a really silly question. I feel like on the fringes of my mind, I vaguely remember Tales of Symphonia. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rix, no need to apologize. You're good. I'm the problem because I've lived under a rock for so many years that I don't know. But yeah, I got you. Okay.
Faster.
With Tales, one of the reasons it's easy to recommend is that the games generally aren't connected, with a few exceptions that make it clear. It's also usually a stamp of good quality, a bit less popular than FF, but still widely known and with a lot of standout series. My grid entry for favorite protagonist was Tales of the Abyss? On the grid thing we did the other day, Sign? Ooh, okay. So, you know, something which has come up a lot in this playthrough is people asking, hey, what's
some great data.
What's Endy's familiarity with JRPGs and JRPG tropes and anime tropes and so on and so forth? It's important for me to mention that the first time I ever played a JRPG was in the year 2020. If we don't include things like Pokemon, which, I mean, there's an argument to be made for Pokemon being a JRPG because it is a JRPG, but outside of Pokemon, my first was in 2020. It wasn't Chrono Trigger. No, not Chrono Trigger. I played that in 2021. Yeah, I played it like a week before I got married. Yeah, 2021. I played FF7 Remake in 2020. Fell head over heels for the world and said I need to play the OG. So I then went and played FF7 OG. And yeah, that was like my first proper old school, not to make anyone's bones suddenly start creaking, but old school JRPG. So, yeah. Anyway, we've got a little fight, so I'm just going to make sure we're ready for it. Let's go and have some food. If we go into here... Actually, no, we'll just heal. We'll just heal. Okay, here we go. A large monster is roaming around. Eliminate it. Murder it.
Enemy strong. Keep cool. Healing.
You're a lifesaver.
Nice.
Let's keep going.
Okay. We want to buff ourselves up as soon as possible. Removing debuff would actually be really nice. We put CP. We don't need the CP at the minute. Let's open with a smoke cannon just to try and deal with the enemies.
Sorry.
Hello, Voldar Fumbledink. Hello, buddy. Welcome. Thistledown, hello. I'm hoping to get a proper update post out soon on Guild Wars. The long and short of it is, I'm still planning to go back to it. The plan is still to go back to it. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do that and the best way to do it. Whether I stream it, whether I do videos for it, I need to figure that out. So there's a world where I stream it instead. But I need to work on that. And I do apologize that it's taken me so long to figure that out, because, yeah, I'd be mega pissed off at me if I were in your shoes. Okay, that's most of the little cobras dealt with, which is my main problem. We do need to deal with Tita's low health, but we can sort that in a second. So, Estelle, I'm going to have you come over here. I mean, we could go for the damage on the Viper, but I'd rather look after my team, to be honest with you. So, let's do Lucuria, probably. Removes the debuff, gets us healed up. I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll catch up on chat in a second. Sorry.
I won't bite you.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, I probably should. Titanic Roar.
Operation initiated.
Okay, we can then do I'm gonna Sylphan Guard onto Estelle because I think Estelle is gonna be the tank. And if I can give her debuff immunity through Sylphan Guard, I feel like that's gonna make sure that she doesn't get annihilated. So she resisted the poison there, which is great.
You'll pay for that.
Yeah.
I am going to need to find a way to heal Tita, and I might have to do that now with a potion.
Vitals decreasing.
I'm pretty sure the poison ticks when it goes to her turn. Oh, it's after each action. So Tita can probably heal herself, but I think what I'd rather do is sort that here now, like so. There you go.
Thank you.
Ah! My turn.
Oh, hold on. Rix, I need to catch up on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Rix. I'm with you. I almost wonder if that's the same guy that I was made aware of. There's this one creator that I keep running into on YouTube who I've had to block because everything that they did was through the lens of this game's great, if only FF7 Remake was good. And it's like, Jesus Christ, this guy has like a hate boner for FF7 Remake. Does he have a strong chin? Yeah, I would say it's a soft chin. It's a soft chin. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but yeah, no offense to the guy whatsoever, but every heckin' video was, God, I love this game. But do you know what sucks? Final Fantasy VII Remake. And occasionally they'd go, and Dawn Trail with woke Lamont. And it's like, oh my God. Please stop suggesting this person's videos. I don't want to watch anymore. The thing is, once people know, once people have a little taste of the enrage bait sort of side of YouTube and content creation, I feel like they really like to, cash in on that. And, whatever their prerogative is. If it helps them pay the bills to be hateful, sure, whatever. It's their life. But yeah. Belatedly, by the way, James, thank you for the 2 months. It's pretty similar with my own fixation. This game's great. Sadly, not as great as Warframe.
Keep going.
He's trying to push the YouTube enrage algorithm, yeah. Yeah, it's a big part of the reason, not to toot our own horn or pat myself on the back, but I think it's because of years of watching other creators just senselessly hate things. If I am ever going to be critical of something, I like it to be in the moment. I like it to be direct. I like it to be foundation, built upon a foundation of something which is
Healing.
evidenced in what I'm doing.
Operation initiated.
I don't know. It's a proper turn off isn't the right word. Maybe it is in this context. Like it's just immediately I zone out when I engage in people that act like that.
Here we go.
And Bellastoya, see, that is a perfectly fine take. I think what isn't a perfectly fine take, well, no, I mean, it is, sure, they can do whatever they want, you know,
You'll pay for that.
free speech and all that. But the idea that you're doing something totally separate and distanced from insert thing here, but it lives so rent-free in your mind that you have to consistently say, oh, by the way, this thing sucks. It's like, okay. Take a step back, buddy.
Here we go.
Hey!
Ooh. I don't think that's the stun. It might be. Oh, it is. Nice.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's do this!
Yeah.
A seek, yeah. It's,
It's my turn.
I'm guessing you're talking about Final Fantasy XIV because you use the word expansion. Unless you're talking about remake, what's it, rebirth? I'm guessing you're talking FF14.
Stay calm.
Because if you are, I have something to say to that.
Yeah.
Get crushed.
Nice. This is actually been quite a fun fight because it's a lot of debuff controlling and maneuvering around that I'm quite enjoying. Yeah, all I was going to say, very quickly to go on a tangent about Final Fantasy XIV. Look at me, I'm doing what the other guy's doing, talking about a game that I'm not playing. When the expansion launched, and for those of you who play Final Fantasy XIV, or those of you who don't, I'll quickly give you an abridged version of what happened. FF14 got done on this 10-year arc, like this 10-year long story with Endwalker. And that kind of put a soft full stop at the end of that story. And the next expansion, known as Dawn Trail, would kick off a brand new story arc, built on the foundation of this prior 10-year story. So of course, it wasn't going to achieve that same climax that a 10-year long story would achieve. It had big shoes to fill. Not only did people feel like it didn't fill those shoes, because how could it, but other people would then go as far as to say, go woke, go broke was a big one, because they cast a trans voice actress as Wooklamat. And that was a big part of the contention, and allow me to continue. Another part of the contention was that Wooklamat as a character wasn't great. And then there was this weird middle ground where you being critical of the character would have a lot of people look at you with, are you being hateful and transphobic? Or are you genuinely being critical of the writing of the character? And there was this huge sort of like blurred space of, are you an asshole? Or do you genuinely have critique? And that was a big part of the conversation about Dawn Trail. But more than that, I think it was just a lot of people weren't happy with the story. But God almighty, like you'd think that someone had died. The way some creators were like mourning the loss of the game. And then you cut forward 2 patches into the future and they're like, FF14 is back. And it's like an Onion article. It's like, wait, what? What world are you living in? Not like they're wrong and, Final Fantasy XIV sucks or anything. I'm not saying that. But the idea that one patch to the game, which... I don't know. I can't get into it.
Can I?
I got confused in-game, not in real life.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe it's a good idea I don't go to Nightmare. It's Dawn... Hold on. Nice. Is Dawn Trail a new big arc start or a small expansion arc by itself? So, I can't really think of a good anecdote here, but the first few expansions are essentially one big volume, right? Where they tell what I would say is a pretty self-contained story in that 5 expansion arc: Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker. So including A Realm Reborn, 5 expansions, you know what I mean. Dawn Trail is the first in what will be a brand new volume, if that makes sense. So a brand new decade-long story is now beginning, and Dawn Trail is essentially the starting block, laying the foundation for what will be the next big story.
All at once.
I need to deal with these guys as quickly as possible, and the only thing I can really do is Titanic Roar. That'll do. But I think I got a bit lost in the source. The point I was going to make is... I think a lot of people are very disingenuous of their criticisms online, and then that leads to this...
How's this?
You just get stuck in like this, the meat grinder
Take 'em all.
of, you know, I don't really know how to word it, but rage bait, I think, is, yeah, probably the best way to put it. Come on, get that last one. There we go.
I see you. You won't escape.
It's just not fun. It's not fun to be in that environment.
Yeah.
And speaking from my own perspective, because I was in a situation where so many creators around me were just absolutely slamming the game, I felt like I couldn't be critical. Because what had happened was, in the wake of this expansion release, I would say the community around that game became very polarized very quickly. You either like it or you hate it. There's no in between. And I was kind of in the middle, where I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I just thought it was all right. But because I didn't want to be seen as overly critical or negative, I very purposefully avoided doing that. And I didn't like doing that. But it was that or get conflated with hating it, which I did not hate it. So I just withheld any criticism I had for that reason. I think Dawn Trail should have been 2 expansions because the timing on some things is a bit off and it needed more time to develop things. I'd have liked to have seen more time spent in Terral, and hopefully we see that in the patch quests that I'm yet to do.
Operation initiated.
Because for me, the appeal of Dawn Trail was... by the way, spoilers for Dawn Trail. Nothing extreme. I won't go into really big spoiler territory. But a big appeal of the expansion for me was, a yet uncharted region of the world. I cannot wait to explore Terral. Most of what's happened in the wake of the main quest has been Terral adjacent, doing things away from Terral. And I can't really go into specifics, but yeah, I'd have loved to have, just spent more time doing lower stakes things. But I realize, as I've seen from the discourse around the MSQ, people don't want that. People want to be going to different shards and dealing with that kind of stuff.
This is dangerous.
It is dangerous. We need to get rid of these debuffs. I mean, we're not really doing a good job, are we, Joshua? Let's Earthguard. Sorry. Rogue Fighter, hello there. How are you enjoying the Remedy videos? Out of curiosity. It is lovely to see you. Welcome on in. Let's do Vital Cannon to remove the debuff.
This will
There you go.
heal you.
I felt the same from the opposite end, where I like a lot of Dawn Trail, but as soon as I bring up that there are things to appreciate, I get framed as some mindless drone. Ninja, that's it, isn't it? And to me, I find that to be incredibly sad. which is why I've tried very hard to try and, you know, create an environment where people can share their opinions in an adult manner. And you'd think that that would be quite a common thing to find online, but you'd be very surprised. Like if someone was on the Discord right now and outlined, hey, I didn't like X, Y, and Z in Dawn Trail, I'd like to think that the responses to that would be, oh, I liked this and I like that, but I can agree with you on this and that, and, you know, find that common ground and to be able to have those, I don't know, much needed experiences of sharing your opinion with people. Clock up, procure stat debuff. I don't know the best way to tackle this. They're so tanky. I could confuse them, but I don't know what that'll do for me is the problem. Let's steal their bonus. I'll do. Ah, Rogue Fighter, I'm glad to hear that. I tell you, I'm super excited for Control Resonant later this year. I've been thinking about the gameplay trailer a lot, and I'm very excited to dive on in.
Yeah. Flames. Stunned.
There you go. The loudest voices tend to be the most polarized and boiling it down to a very binary situation. Yeah, Snow Wraith, that's exactly it.
You're up. Yeah.
And the thing is, I imagine, obviously we're talking about this through the lens of Final Fantasy XIV and its newest expansion, but I'm sure everybody here can look at this situation and go, oh yeah, I've seen that in this fandom or that fandom, or around this game, or one of these games that I like. Like, it's not a unique situation. We're just in an unfortunate situation nowadays where I think because of the proliferation of social media, and it is social media,
Operation initiated.
we're in a situation where, again, these
I'll be your opponent.
polarizing opinions are the ones that people engage with the most.
I'll get you all.
Flare arrow. Well, I'm hoping the rock attack will sort me out here. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. Yeah, we'll do that.
Let us begin.
Tribalism exists in many areas. When I grew up, it was Xbox versus PlayStation, and then it was EverQuest or World of Warcraft.
This is the end.
This is bad.
Okay. Fireball. I mean, PlayStation was obviously superior. Mac versus Linux versus PC. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, to relate it to what we're doing with Trails, like, I have felt properly anxious airing my own complaints about this game, which is why, and if they're watching, hello, when I got called extremely arrogant, I definitely had like a check-in with myself, like, oh my god, like, I'd like to think that my criticisms are grounded and I'm not speaking from a place of extreme arrogance.
Let us begin.
Like, I try to be very measured in my complaints. And if I do have something to complain about, it's mainly because I want to discuss it with people and see if I'm alone in my feelings. And I think that discourse is healthy to have. I think blindly hating and blindly loving something is not to anyone's benefit, really. Rando, come on. Guys, I can be arrogant if I want to be. Come on. But yeah, when I go back to Final Fantasy XIV soon, I will probably talk about my overall feelings on the expansion and where I want the game to go And I hope and pray that it's a conversation we can have in a very, adult way. I'm sure we will. I've got no real concerns about it, but it's a conversation I'd like to have. He blows up on YouTube and now he's extremely arrogant.
You can count on me.
Let's do this.
Stop it.
It's over.
Stop telling the truth.
I won't bite you.
Okay. This has gone much better when I'm focusing. Look at that.
I did it.
Good progress.
No, I don't think we banned anybody as Seek. We were very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. I think. Hey, Kiefer. Hey, buddy. Thank you very much for the 32 months. How are you today? I think I was in a very good position playing through FF14, where I streamed at similar times to Preach and OK Mage. And because their chats were bigger, I think anyone who wanted to engage in that kind of discourse would go there. Like, they were essentially, the moon, capturing all of the, the comets and meteorites, which would have otherwise landed in my backyard. So we had a pretty chill time, to be honest. It was very cozy. Isn't blindly loving and blindly hating things what YouTube was built on? Oh, don't. I can remember YouTube in its infancy back in 2000. I think I got into YouTube 2007. Started watching 2007, 2008. It was such a different environment. Such a wildly different environment. It's kind of sad to see where it's at now, but again, there's no going back.
Let's go.
Oh, Zanail, perfect then, even better. Well, if they didn't get it and I didn't get it, then who was? I can take a guess. I can take a guess. Lightning. But I banned the smiley, not because I hated it, but because it spoiled things. And I learned to hate it for that reason. So yeah, a very different inevitable choice. How dare we have different tastes and aesthetics? I know, right? So Nail, here's my hot take. Some of these people who are figureheads in that community, I think are genuinely hateful people. Yet Square Enix endorses them by inviting them to FanFest every year.
I'll change the tide of
I can't wrap my head around that. I cannot wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
That's probably the most dramatic thing I can share.
Let's keep it up.
That was great.
Oh, something else which is maybe drama focused. There is 100% view-botting happening in the FF14 directory. 1000%. I'm not going to name names, but you just, every now and then poke your head in. Of course, DM me. No. Oh, there's no way he does, Nail. No way. Drop names that start some internet beef? No. The only internet beef I want is Pirate Software. Do you know he follows me on Twitch? Pirate Software follows me. If you type in chat right now, /user space Pirate Software, it will show you that he follows me. Check it out. No way? Check it. I'm waiting for someone to check it, to respond and confirm. And you never worked at Blizzard?
Yeah! Engaging the enemy.
He's building a defamation case right now.
This is our chance.
And he's claimed to fame, followed by Pirate Software.
Keep at it.
I don't think he does anymore.
Bonus.
Has he unfollowed? No, you're kidding. No, what? No, I've got to check. Oh my god! It doesn't say he's following. He unfollowed! Oh my god! Oh my god! Beef! I'm on the list! Oh my god, guys! Yes!
Stay calm.
You're a big streamer now. No, he followed me some years ago, actually. I can't remember the reason, but yeah, very briefly we had a meeting of minds for all of like 10 seconds. So yeah, he probably just unfollowed because he had a full following list, but we can pretend it's drama. What was I gonna say? I cannot remember. Let's do Black Fang.
This is the end.
This is the end.
Farewell.
But no, to go back to what you were saying, Desnail, about who they invite, I agree everyone is entitled to their opinion. Of course they are. And I think having maybe a differing opinion to other people is healthy, right? Pending it's not like an extreme opinion. Like we should kill X, Y, and Z, you know, like oh, hold on. But I do think cultivating a space on the internet where
Here we go.
a certain rhetoric is cultivated is, I don't know, I've got very strong opinions about that. And I think promoting it, especially with a game like FF14, where the story itself is sort of
Here's something extra.
it fights against that very ideology. I don't know. I've opinions on that.
I think I got a little stronger.
I have to keep getting better.
Yeah, Ninzard, yeah, that's another thing as well. Of course it is. Of course it is. Disregarding social responsibilities as a public figure just for the bag is proof you shouldn't be one. 100%. I try my best to dodge drama BS. Thing is, I don't know what happened with Llama Todd, and it feels awkward because when I met him at the last FanFest, he was nice. I'm probably not in a situation right now. Give it a Google. The guy is yeah,
Don't let off.
not a nice guy. That's all I'll say.
Here we go. Let's go.
The deep end, yeah. Yeah. He's somehow beyond the deep end. Andy went with for the jugular with that one. Yeah, I did. No, I don't know.
Flames.
Leave it to me.
Let's do flare arrow.
Healing.
Kalazaran agree with that. I agree with that, yeah. I'll read that out for people. In my opinion, having a different opinion is fine, but disregarding the opinions of others purely on the basis that it's not the same, not so much. Yes. So,
Keep going.
again, like, when I critique this game, for example, and I talk about the pacing and the writing, I don't do that to then, you know, hold my hand up and go, silence. do not give a dissenting opinion on that. Like, I want to hear from people who like the game and can offer their own take on it, because it's through that mutual understanding of polar opposite opinions at times, but more often than not just, you know, slightly dissenting ones, that you can grow your own opinion and change your outlook. There's so many benefits to having mutual discourse with people who like the same thing you like.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, a Seek, 100%. The thing that continues to surprise me is how many people in the content creation space, not just talking Twitch necessarily, but I feel like every other month there's someone who maybe you are aware of, or was or is a nice person, just outs themselves as a complete and utter piece of shit. And it's like, oh, okay.
Let us begin. I won't let
How does
you.
this keep happening? That's why I look at people like Jesse Cox and Dodger, and I think that genuinely they were such fantastic role models. Because like you look at them now and they're exactly the same as they were a decade ago. Just as sweet, just as kind, just as caring for their communities, you know, grounded. A complete lack of ego. Yeah, Zanail, even reading it, it's like, do you reckon he thought before, like, doing any of these things? Like, I don't know.
Let us begin.
Should I hit send on this? Lizzie. I mean, I didn't even get to tell you guys earlier why my morning's been stressful. We had a building control lady come round on Monday of last week, and I think I told you guys about it. She was great. Like, she was a genuine angel descending from the heavens. I got an email from building control earlier today, and they said, when is work commencing? I said, well, we've already started. And they're like, you can't do that. Like, we need 5 days warning. Bearing in mind, I've had an application with them since February. I said, well, what do you want me to do? And they said, well, can you confirm the 20th or 21st as a new start date? I said, why the heck are you asking me? You've got the builder's number. Like, I'm just the guy. I'm the middleman. Message them. And I've been trying to deal with that all morning, and that's just been shit. So, anyway. Yeah, I very nearly got in on that, Rix, but I kept forgetting to do it, and I missed it completely. 10 years ago, me is a much worse person. When's work? Oh, don't, man. Did I tell you what the builder said? I think I did. He said that I'll see him on Monday. Bearing in mind, he said the work would take 4 weeks. And we're already technically 2 weeks in. And he's now not going to be here for the entirety of this week. For some inexplicable reason.
Here we go.
It is a headache. Yeah, it really is. Airborne, hello, sir. And is that a nifty little NASA badge next to your name? Very nice. Very, very nice.
Let us begin.
I watched the Artemis stuff over on YouTube. Don't tell me I missed out on a NASA badge on Twitch. That would be very upsetting if I have, and I feel like I have. Thank you, Sandwich. The thing is, me getting rowdy about it isn't going to change shit. You know, like, I could kick up a fuss and... it's just... I know... ultimately that isn't gonna get me anywhere. Look at you all with the NASA badges. What? Oh, guys. Why did I watch it on YouTube? For God's sake.
Sick.
I'm pissed now. There's so many of you.
It flinched.
Oh, McMutton's very nice. I've been with Mrs. D20
Let's go.
since we were 14 and 15 years of age. Yeah. A long, long time ago. Let's do this.
Ready at any time.
Rix, I'm not to start shit with that guy, but I know he's big into AI and stuff as well, and that's a bit off-putting. Hopefully McMutton's, yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, it's I feel very lucky. Another one on the beef. Oh, don't.
Let's get this done.
Unleashing.
Hey, Moz, welcome back for 4 months. Good to see you. Nice. The only other creator I can think of who I really had a bad vibe about was can't remember his bloody name. Began with a Q. He had like a WoW channel where he did WoW build guides, and all of the thumbnails were like, no, not Quinn. I used to watch Quinn many years ago before he had his turn. I think it was Quaz something. Quasi. He had a WoW channel, and every thumbnail was just like some sensationalist, like sexy anime girl, and it was like best new Death Knight build, and it would just be like this Death Knight in like a bikini.
They have superior
It's like the most AI slop shit you've ever seen in your life. Took a weird U-turn in Dawn Trail. The only reason I knew he existed is because Garrett said that he was a really good interviewer, and I thought I'll check him out. I think I subscribed and unsubscribed the same day. I thought, oh, this is not for me.
We'll do it together. Let's end this.
Estelle.
You got it. Bonus.
Starting a lot of beef today? I'm just thinking of who else we can start on. Nah, I think I've had enough. We've started enough fires, I think. Gotten? Nah, me and Gotten, we're tight.
Thanks.
Can't start beef with him.
I see your moves. I'll be your opponent.
Let's do a long overdue Black Fang.
Stun.
Nice.
Here's something extra.
Ah, no way, Airborne. That's cool. Ballas.
Stay calm.
I'll start beef with Ballas. But I think we really need to be paying attention to someone else. But I'll talk about that on Friday.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Cider Spider? I've never really watched Cider Spider.
Follow my lead.
Yeah.
What I will say is I admire his tenacity. To play FF14 every single day in the way he does, that is commitment. That is absolutely incredible.
Operation initiated.
I've got nothing bad to say. I don't really watch
How's
ever.
this?
So, let's do a pummel on this one.
Here goes. Ha!
I know this is wildly off topic. I mean, hey, McMuttons. Oh, but in trails, are we better off following up to the attack that gets everyone in, or just fire off the middle one when it's available? I just go for the middle one whenever possible. Which probably isn't the correct play, but it's working for me so far, so. Clive, don't test me. Don't test me. No way, D1000. Do you know any good, like, food spots for when I'm over there? I might have to bend your ear for any recommendations. Kumaru, I think, yeah, what? Listen, to play devil's advocate, I think the reason a lot of people who create, high-end content for games, whether it's FF14, something like WoW, whatever, I think the reason those environments and those communities feel decidedly different is they're there for different reasons. Like, if you're watching someone who's on the bleeding edge, who is, skilled and has an insane amount of hours in a game, you're not necessarily there to chat with them and get buddy-buddy. You're there to learn, and you're there to, propagate your understanding of the game along with everyone else watching. So I think it does lend itself to being a different atmosphere because of that. They are very cool. The big attacks that you can do, I will agree. We arrived at Sanctime Gate wearing the Strager Alpha. Nice. Keeper, well, yeah, I think I am. So, I recently had quite a lot of success on YouTube with a little-known game by the name of Warframe. And the people who make Warframe watched it. And when I say the people who made it, I mean a lot of people who make Warframe watched my playthrough. Like a very, very large number of people watched me play it in the studio, which is crazy to me. But they basically reached out a couple months back and said, hey, we've got a convention in London, Ontario. Would you like to come? And I said, I have agoraphobia. I would like to come if I can, but like I struggle. Yeah, but I am gonna go. I'm genuinely gonna just have to do it, because I think if I don't go, the anxiety and the sadness and all of the other, negative emotions that I would feel would last infinitely longer than any panic attack I could have on the day. Do you know what I mean? Like if I have 8 hours on a plane and it's the worst experience of my life, at least I'm there and then I can enjoy it. But if I don't go, that pain will last that week, that month, that year, a decade from now. Like I would never forgive myself. So I'm gonna have to go. It went Esfand, Pyromancer, Endy. What happened to Pyromancer? Is that more drama that I should be unearthing? I feel like he kind of went off the rocks a bit. Dude had anger issues. Don't go there. Oh no, really? Well, I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna sit down, a rum and coke. I'm gonna recline in my chair. And I'm going to do a deep dive into what happened there. Oh, that's a shame. Had anger issues, apologized, exploded, apologized, then went back to WoW. Oh, that's a shame. He burnt a lot of bridges and then went back to WoW. Oh. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that clip of him is infamous, right? Like, when he raged about the WoW story. And, I saw that. And as someone who played WoW from 2006 and had like a deep love of the game, I've got all of my Warcraft Chronicles behind me somewhere on this shelf. When he had his crash out, I was like, yeah, maybe this is it.
I
Because I felt how he felt.
Careful.
Big time. I was like, yeah, I feel this. That's a shame. That's a shame. That really is. There is a pressure that comes with having people watch you, and I know that he definitely blew up because of his, you know, now infamous crash out. And I think if you're not ready to have that amount of people suddenly consuming your content and engaging with you, I can definitely lead you to spiral. Jess, welcome. How are you? Lovely to see you. Bear with me. I'm out of the drama too. Like I've got no clue, man. Hence why I'm now like, wait, what? Pyroman. Oh no, I love guys. I'm loving this drama. I know Voldar, you did say not to get into it, but hold on, I gotta read some of this. Where is that comment about him running ads? Where is it? One sassy Moogle. He used to deliberately trigger ads during cutscenes and then criticize people who complain for not subscribing. Followers do nothing for me. Oh my god. Holy shit. Can you imagine unironically saying that? That makes sense now. When I got to the end of Shadowbringers, I purposefully waited so 2 people in chat could get through ads. And I remember someone said, Pyromancer would never. And in the moment, I didn't want to talk about it because I was about to finish Shadowbringers. But I went on a proper tangent about how people should get Twitch Turbo so they can watch all of their favorite creators ad-free. Oh, dear. Well, there you go. He legit said that? I was there. That's when I unfollowed. Oh, my God. No comment. You can gift Turbo. Even now, I would say if you watch more than 3 creators and you're on, you know, you've got a budget, Twitch Turbo is 100% the way to go. Because you get everybody ad-free. And they still do get a little bit back. So on my analytics, if I look under my Twitch earnings, there's like a little bar that shows your Twitch Turbo revenue. Because whenever an ad is played, if you are a Twitch Turbo user, I think the ad technically is there somewhere and your view does pay towards it in some way, shape, or form.
Let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have Turbo and like 3 active subs. I'm not on Twitch very much, so I've never subscribed to a channel. I have access to Amazon Prime, but it's not my account, so I don't want to use that. Rogue Fighter, I mean... I think, and maybe you can look into this, so I'm not saying it for my benefit, Rogue Fighter, but I have a family Amazon Prime account where my wife and I pay for Amazon Prime, and my parents have an account linked to ours, so they get the benefits of Twitch Prime. They also get a Prime sub. So every like 2-3 months when my mum pops in, she will Twitch Prime to me. And I have Twitch Prime as well. So I don't know if that's something they'll ever fix or if that was an intended behavior, but you could, yeah, probably look to sort something where you do get the benefit. Make a stay. I'm pretty sure Kendra gifted a year of subscription to my dad, which is absurd. Did you gift my mum a year as well, Kendra?
Let's go.
Also, what are you doing here? I'm not meant to talk positively of you when you're here, Kendra. You're not allowed to lurk and listen to me say nice things. I have a Turbo and a few subs out of appreciation. Turbo makes Twitch just less of a hassle to use. Andy and his toxic era. Always have been. What do you mean? Always have been. I've missed out on so much chat today, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna try and scroll up and catch any interesting bits. Bear with me.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not beat
Right.
yet.
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Yeah, this year, Warframe is getting a very, very big update in December. I know nothing about it at all, other than what they teased at last year's TennoCon. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I know we've got some baby Tenno in chat right now. But yeah, it's going to be a big year for Warframe story. And I don't know if I've revealed this. I'll do you a little reveal. When I am at TennoCon, and I need to invest in this still, I'm going to be able to do some sit-down interviews with some people on the dev team. At the moment, I don't have any lav mics. I don't have a laptop. I'm going to need to procure some things so I can actually record audio and video. But yeah, I've got some fun little opportunities, which yeah, I will, Sasha, I will. Did you tell us this before? I don't think I did. Yeah. So that's happening. That's happening. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna have to stay at a hotel the night before the flight, by the way, which is slightly annoying. Because I think the flight which departs to Toronto, because I've got to go to Toronto, Canada, and then get a 2.5 hour long train to London, Ontario.
There we go.
So I might need some recommendations for places to get food in Toronto, because I think what I will likely do is arrive in Toronto. I think I get there for like 10 in the morning, probably spend a good few hours there stretching the legs because I've been in a plane for 8 hours. Jess, oh my god, yes! Yes! Just literally what Estelle just did. That'd be sick. If you don't poutine, I will end you. Oh, pie. I'll have poutine. I can't spend more days there because the event is in London, Ontario. Or Ontario, sorry. So yeah. Don't get poutine in Toronto. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, sorry, it's Toronto. Sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. Toronto. It's 8 hours, NT, to fly from Heathrow to Toronto. 8 hours. I do, Keeper. I do have a degree in film, so I'm gonna be able to polish that off a little bit. The only problem is I'm not gonna really be able to pack lights and stuff, right? Like, I can probably bring some lav mics. Of course, I can bring my camera. I can bring a laptop. But anything else is, yeah, it's not gonna be possible. Will TennoCon out? Yeah, there'll be a stream you can watch of TennoCon. There'll be a stream. But yeah, I'm super excited about that, and it's an opportunity that I never thought I would have. And you know, we were talking earlier about FF14, right? I really tried hard to try and communicate with. Not that the guy did anything wrong at all. It was just, you know, the nature of the situation. I fought tooth and nail to try and get any opportunities in the FF14 space when we were playing it and making content for it. And I did nothing with Warframe. Like, again, Warframe was such a flash in the pan moment for me, where I just thought, I'll play this game. I never reached out to anybody. And it's like the one you don't expect. When I'm not actively trying to find opportunities, the opportunities somehow came to me. I'll never take that for granted. Like, I'm so lucky. I feel so lucky, and it is because of all of you. So thank you for, you know, putting me in the position where I could do this. They are, yeah, inevitable choice, 100%. And they're all super nice as well. Really, really nice people. But yeah, there you go. That's the situation. Flying to Canada. And spending several days in London? London, Ontario. Not something I ever thought I'd be doing in my life. With or without Tenocom. Vosif, I've already taken a break today. I don't know if I can go again yet, right now at least. London, Ontario is going to be so disappointing. I can't wait. It's the most mid-city. But when I've looked at it on Google Maps, I'm just like, Microhex is beating me to it. I'm like, this is just London. Like, there's the Thames River. There's a Hyde Park. There's an Oxford Street. Like, what is happening? It's like the Madame Tussauds of cities. Like, what?
How's this?
What happened here? I'll go on a break in a second. Come on. It's so handy, isn't it, Shade? Oh, no. Voldar, don't say that, buddy. Don't say that. Oh.
It's my turn. All at once.
Oh, no. Homesick British settlers happened there. Great.
This is my secret.
More, you want me to talk more drama, Vosif? Downtown London is cute, but it's nothing exciting. Toronto is way more exciting.
Please do it.
Armored Rabbit. It's the last one. Okay, let's just do Cloak and Dagger.
Stun.
Nice.
Estelle.
You got it.
Nobody laughed at London.
Faster.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see now. Sorry, Ibsen. That's very funny.
Healing.
You're a lifesaver. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, but no, it'll be my very first time leaving my family behind, and that's gonna be tough.
Leave it to me.
That's gonna be tough. Like, on the one hand, again, I have pretty severe agoraphobia. I struggle traveling at all. So that on one hand is gonna be a difficult thing to overcome. On the other hand, leaving my wife and son behind, especially when my son probably can't comprehend what is happening. You know, I can't really tell him, Dad will be back in about 7 days.
Yeah.
I'm not permanently leaving.
Healing.
I really feel like I'm going to struggle with feeling homesick. And I know some people have mentioned before, but haven't you traveled before?
I did it.
Yeah, in very different circumstances. You know? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, that, you know, I get the benefit from you know, the beauty of video messaging, right? I can just do a little FaceTime video, and he'll be fine. But yeah, it'll be good. And again, I will try and document it. Will I vlog it? Yeah, well, maybe, but don't expect anything professional. It'll be very scuffed. Oh my god. Jess, yes. This sounds amazing.
Follow my lead.
Yeah.
And what a full circle moment. Imagine going back 7 years in the past and being like, hey, one day we might have an opportunity to see each other in Canada, and you and your wonderful freakishly tall husband can pick me up and take me to eat poutine. Don't worry, Andy, if you plummet from great heights, your smushed self will perish far more slowly than if you were to wither away, aging naturally. Hell yeah. I'll remember that. Buddy. Honestly, I have no aversions to plane travel. Like, I don't fear plane travel at all. I know it's safe. The only thing I don't like about planes is when they descend for the landing. That shit sucks. Like, it's just constant, like, whoa, whoa, oh, we're falling. Oh my God, what is happening? I hate that bit. Like, does anyone, like, enjoy that bit?
Yeah.
Really? I hate the takeoff the most. The takeoff is marginally better than the landing.
All right.
Yeah, sign, I can try that. I don't like takeoff or landing. I hate when it makes my ears pop. Takeoff and landing are my favorite bits. Ashrik, we need to study you under a microscope. I enjoy all the bits. The takeoff is my favorite, though. How does it feel to take off in a plane from the cockpit? That's got to be quite special. I don't mind it, but I don't know about enjoying it particularly. I know they're safe. I just feel like I really, really shouldn't be trapped inside of a huge metal cylinder way up in the sky. When I traveled to America nearly 6 years ago, that was before I had my awful agoraphobia. I had anxiety and, you know, on occasion would have a panic attack, but nothing travel related. But I remember we were flying over the Atlantic and we'd just gone past Greenland. And yeah, I did think about the fact that I was in a humongous metal cylinder and I had to shut the window, close my eyes and take some deep breaths. Not a good thing to think when you're on a plane. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's done me. Like, I should not have thought that.
Unleashing.
The takeoff is horrifying. Oh, hold on. Takeoff is horrifying, but the landing is almost comfortable and satisfying.
This is the end.
When we landed at Heathrow, it was fine. But when we landed at LAX, I'm guessing it's because of the elevation. Like, they couldn't descend too soon because there were the mountains they had to sort of go over. So my guess is landing at LAX was particularly rough when it came to the decline because of the Rockies. They are the Rockies, aren't they? Not yet, Kevin. I do need to do that. I do need to do that. But it felt like we descended very quickly and very... Again, I don't know. It just kind of felt like you were... falling down a staircase on your bum.
Careful.
Like, it was just constantly like these dropping sensations because it was just descending so quick. Pie, yeah. What I'd love to do, I don't have any immediate plans to do this, but I'd love to try and get like a handheld, you know, system, like a Steam Deck or whatever, to take with me. I'll have to see if I've got a friend who I can borrow one from. Right, Astra, gotcha. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the chat. There we go. Never fly into Santa Ana? Steepest landing I've ever had. Have you heard of sunflower lanyards? They're used to indicate that you have an invisible disability. And dream girly. Okay. I might have to look into that. Yeah, it's something that I would 100% be very vocal about. Like if I got on the plane, I would immediately seek out like a steward and say, listen, I might need a bit of support here. Like, your boy's got some mental hurdles to overcome. Could you check in on me, please? I'll be very, very, very vocal about that. Let's do spiral flare. I took a plane out of Orange County once, and they have these noise ordinances which make them climb out over the ocean. That was a wild experience. Do not recommend. The very first time I flew in a plane as a child, I remember crying to my mum when we got on the plane because I was convinced they were going to do barrel rolls. I don't know what... I must have been like 6. I don't know why I ever thought a commercial airliner would break out a barrel roll, but I just thought that's how they would turn in the sky. You know, I thought, oh, if they wanted to turn left, they'd barrel roll. I don't know what video game I played. Maybe Star Fox? Yeah, who knows? But like, I was deathly convinced that they'd be doing barrel rolls. No. Anyway. Flying into London City Airport was an experience. Coming down to land. Oh yeah, Ben. That must be quite the moment. Takeoff from the cockpit is awesome. You go super fast and then slowly lift the nose and then whee into the air. Man. We need to find a way to get you on that plane I'm going to be taking, Airborne. I know you don't work for them, but we'll find a way. Ruth, belatedly, it goes well. How are you? Welcome on in. It's my birthday on Thursday. Can we have one Star Fox Adventures stream, please? Thank you. You never say never. Never say never. You never know. We might be able to squeeze something in. I mean, we're doing a variety day tomorrow, so there's room for maybe for some Star Fox Adventures.
Here we go.
When we left Afghanistan, my group asked the pilot if we could do a tactical takeoff, but they said no. What is a tactical takeoff? Tactical takeoff?
Let us begin.
A fast ascent? I'm gonna Google this. Hold on. I want to see like the specifics. Tactical take off. Oh yeah, nah, I'm good. Ah yeah. Oh no, that's not for me. I don't do roller coasters. Like, if we go over a slight bump in the road and I feel weightlessness for more than a split second, I don't know. I don't like it. So takeoff and landing on a plane is really, really rough for me.
The perfect move. This is the end.
I was deathly afraid of flying for a while, and then one day in chat, Airborne was like, the average passenger and civilian hasn't seen shit. I was like, you know what? He would know. He's right. And I suddenly felt much better. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? And I imagine you do a lot of traveling now, Jess, right? For your job.
Yeah.
So you must be more used to it than you've ever been. One time I was ferrying a plane out of Vancouver, so it was just me and the captain, no guests or baggage, and we had to use full power for policy reasons. And for those of you who don't know, Airborne flies commercial planes. If anyone here is like, why does this guy make it sound like he flies planes? This man knows a thing or two. Create one day mark of the ninja will happen. You could have had it, but you instead said I should play the messenger. And I acquiesced and we played the messenger. Good morning, Hiss Lizard. How are you, sir? I mean, 8 to 10 times a year is like, I gotta wonder what is the average amount for your average Joe, your average person. I'd imagine for most people it's not even one a year.
I did it.
We're talking like
Not bad.
0.2 for your average person. Or maybe I'm way off base. I fly once every 2 years or so. I used to be okay with flying, then had a bad experience in a small plane having to fly around a storm front. Oh, don't.
Monsters. Could be trouble.
That does sound like a nightmare concoction. Haven't flown anywhere in like 14 years. I was going to ask if you live somewhere which is, you know, commutable.
How's this?
But I don't think you do, Shadowclaw, unless I'm mistaken. I'm gonna pee. Don't be too interesting. I'll try not to.
Stay calm.
Sorry, I'm completely lost at the minute. I'm chatting too much.
Here we go. I won't let you.
I'm curious. I'm gonna Google it quickly. There's got to be some sort of statistic. How many times does the average person fly in a decade? Here we go. Americans, this is according to someone on Delta. Americans as a whole took an average of 1.4 air trips in the past 12 months. Wow. That's more than I expected. I thought it was going to be sub 1. Oh, Ninzard, yeah, I mean, man, the thought of flying to Australia or New Zealand, not only for the distance that you've got to travel, because, I mean, you're basically in the air for a full day, but the cost associated with that is ridiculous.
Stunned. Please.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vosif.
I'll change the tide of battle.
For Sharon, am I saying that right? For Sharon, hello there, welcome. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Having a really good time. How did you enjoy the Warframe playthrough? Lovely to see you. Welcome on in. We used to fly to the US about once a year to visit family. My wife is American and my mum lives there. But the last couple of years, for reasons we've chosen to, not. Okay. You have the tax of needing to buy feed for your pterodactyls.
I'll be your opponent.
The whole experience around flying has definitely gotten worse in the US. I flew to Hawaii over Christmas to help a family friend's work, and the vastness. I'll be honest, my time flying in and out of America was.
I'll get you all.
It was great. As someone who's never really flown ever, it was like clockwork. I was very impressed.
You're mine. All right.
The only thing that I didn't like about my LAX experience, and it was my own fault,
Take 'em all.
I went into a Walmart and I brought this absolutely huge bottle of Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And I couldn't wait to go home and just slather it on everything and anything I could possibly eat. As I was putting my bag through, they said, sorry, we're going to have to open it. I said, no, don't do this to me. And the guy, I kid you not, he was kind of funny with it. He slowly pulled the sauce out. And I said, please tell me you take that home and you get to enjoy it, right? And he said, unfortunately, sir, we have to dispose of it. And I think about it even to this day. That was like $5 of barbecue sauce that's just in some landfill somewhere. Devastating.
Gotcha. How about this?
Oh, they are, yeah. Seek, I'm with you on that. I did get one thing through that maybe I shouldn't have been allowed. I had a sauce pack.
I'll be your opponent.
I don't know what the flavor of the sauce was, but it was like a burger sauce from In-N-Out, and I had that in my little pocket, and yeah, I felt like I won one over against the system that day. When I landed in the UK, it was about to pop. It didn't, thank God, but yeah. Criminal, that's right, man.
I'll get you all. Fire!
Here's something extra.
I somehow brought get a PO box. No, listen, I know a lot of people have asked me to get PO boxes over the years, and I've always said no because I don't want it to seem like I'm like, send me things, please. But the offer of barbecue sauce might be what tips me over the edge.
Fire! Keep it up.
Yes.
Like I'm
Here's something extra.
you guys stateside have so many more flavors of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Like we just have the classic and the honey one. And they're great, don't get me wrong, but I mean, again, the variety you guys have is insane.
Healing.
Phew, that was close. Let's go.
For Sharon, it's great. It's a good remake. Get a damn PO box. Crit, what would you send? I'd like to think it's just I don't know, somehow you find a way to I don't know, sneak like a Mark of the Ninja reference in somewhere. All right, a lot of you are asking, and I'm feeling all hot and bothered about it. Let me quickly have a look and see how much they cost.
Here goes.
How much to buy a PO box or rent?
Fire! It flinched.
Missed it. So
Leave it to me.
Royal Mail PO box. Here we go.
Get this done.
PO box prices. So you've got to have it for a 3-month minimum, bringing it to £151.20.
Let's get this done.
There's got to be other solutions though, right? Rent a mailbox.
Let's get this done.
I found a post on Reddit. Cheap alternatives to a UK PO box. I'm a YouTuber, and I'd like the option to be able to receive things from my viewers without having to reveal my home address. I'm aware that PO boxes exist, but they cost more than I earn from YouTube. Can anyone recommend a reasonably priced alternative? Who made this post? NDD. Oh. Hold on. What's this?
Let's get this done.
The top comment is, give people your mum's address. Oh, God. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? No one actually gives the guy an answer. They all just take the piss out of him. That's kind of mean. It's very British, though. But yeah, that's why I've never done it before. Like, years ago, people asked, but like that's quite the investment. And I don't say that to try and get someone to pay for it on my behalf. I'm just saying like that. If it were as easy as me, you know, calling a phone line and being like, hey,
This is the end.
can you get me a PO box? I'll give you a tenner. Of course I'd do it, but
Let's keep it up.
Nice job, Joshua.
there then comes this level of expectation, right? Because for me to then turn around and go, okay, guys, I've just invested £150 in a PO box. You better send me stuff. Like, I don't want there to be any. I don't know. Like, it's a weird. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I just feel weird. I'd feel a bit gross. Yes, Andy, say that, but that's. We already send you stuff? I suppose you do. That's true. Mama D20 about to get 50 containers of barbecue sauce. Oh, God. This is the Royal Army's base, the Leiston Fortress. This place is off limits to civilians. I must ask you to leave. Okay, screw you, buddy. Okay, well, we've fully explored this side now. We've gotten 2 objectives done for the boots. We've still got places to go. A 6-month PO box at my post office.
Rexarian gifted a tier 1 sub to ND Source. They have given 15 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much, Rix, for gifting that sub to ND Source. I've got to wonder who this person is. I need to chat with them. First forcing us to sub, and now this. Warframe's changed you. Listen, followers mean nothing to me. What was it Pyromancer said? Followers have no value to me. Sorry, I shouldn't keep mentioning that. Thank you, Rix, for gifting that sub.
Randy Bloss gifted a tier 1 sub to
God's
Saucy
sake.
Dave. They have given 43 gift subs in the channel.
Andy, what's your t-shirt
That's
size?
the stuff.
XL.
Thank you for your patronage.
XL. Yeah.
Elderly Sign gifted a tier 1 sub to Saucid 20.
I
They
drive-
have given 108 gift subs in the channel.
I drive sports cars, automatic preferably. And if I had to pick a paint color, probably black. Anything else you want to know? Size 11, foot size, shoe size. I don't know. Thank you, Sign, for gifting a sub. Who is this? Saucy D20? Well, welcome on in, Saucy D20, courtesy of Sign, and Saucy Dave, courtesy of Grandy Bloss. Thanks, guys. Thank you for
We
that.
continue.
Astra, thank you as well for the 33 months. Thank you. Thank
Watch
you.
out for the ranged attacks.
Thank you.
They
Can we
won't
please
touch
get
the
some love and
word
chat for
cover.
Rix, Grandy Bloss, Sign, and Astra? Preferences on Fabergé eggs? If it doesn't cost $1 million minimum, I don't want it. I don't want it. You want us to mail you feet pics for free? Well, I'm paying £150 to receive these feet pics. Like, I'm soliciting the use of a PO box to receive these on the sly. So, not actually for free.
Tower is... Oh, I got it. It's the Ruby Tower.
Nah, you
It's the
reckon?
Crimson Tower. Why do you always remember things wrong?
I don't pick on her.
This isn't an exam. Why can't I make any mistakes?
Stop picking on her.
They really
I have
are
tried
so
dried
close.
mango. I've got a pack of
Did
dried
you
mango
understand
downstairs
it?
actually.
Let's go look closer.
Well, Rix, thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
Monsters. You could be trouble.
And thank you for the chats we've had today. I appreciate it. Sun-dried, I think, Kumaru. Who have we got here? Something really did break. Yeah, seems that way. It had to break down in the middle of nowhere too. This sucks. Hey, what's up? You look like you need help. Oh, who are you? Hey, that emblem. Are you? Yeah, we're Junior Braces. I'm Estelle and this is... I'm Joshua. Pleased to meet you. Huh, you Braces sure are young. Hey, you're the ones I heard... you're the ones I heard about. Nice to meet you. I'm Wong, a bracer from the Zeiss branch. Killica told me about you guys. So, what brings you out here? We're escorting this girl here. Yes, I have to get to Elmo Village. I asked Estelle and Joshua to take me there. I thought I saw someone familiar. It's you, Tita. Are you on an errand for the professor again? He keeps you pretty busy, huh? Huh. What about you, Wong? Why are you out here? From the looks of it, you're in some kind of trouble, huh? Afraid so. We were guarding this cargo vehicle on its way to Wolf Fort. We got this far, but then the vehicle started acting up. The orbital engine must have gone haywire, I guess. It started clanking something awful, then it veered off to the side of the road. And that's how we got into this mess. Yikes, that doesn't sound good. Actually, come to think of it, there was a request to search for a cargo vehicle on the bulletin board. Guess that must have been about you guys. Yeah, definitely. Good to know the guild was already aware of the problem. But if the orbital engine itself is malfunctioning, you'll need to exchange the drive orbment inside of it to get it going again. Huh? You can't just repair it? The core of an orbital engine contains extremely intricate machinery, so you need proper facilities and equipment to take it apart or repair it. Standard tools won't be of any help at all. Okay, I see. So it would be impossible to repair it on the side of the road like this. What's wrong? I sense something. Oh my god. Monsters! Wong, above us! Damn, Wong just one-hit KO'd that poor thing. Bruno, get back! Yeah, got it. Hey, they're coming from behind too. Wong, you take care of the ones behind us. We'll take care of the ones over here. Understood. I'm counting on you two. Yeah, leave it to us. Doesn't Wong have, like, just as many to deal with compared to us?
101 Keeper gifted a tier 1 sub to Sweet Baby Race Sauce. They have given 8 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Keeper, for gifting a sub to, and I quote, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Thank you, Keeper. I've not had Sweet Baby Ray's for a little while. It's not been on an offer. It's £4 a bottle in the UK, but on offer, it's £3. And only then do I bite. So it's been a while. Sauce Shop. For any fellow Brits, they're a really nice, I think it's a Carolina barbecue sauce. That's really, really nice. Okay, let's do Diamond Dust. Perfect. Thank you, Keeper. I do appreciate that, buddy. Okay, let's begin, of course, with Black Fang. Will we get any one-hit KOs? I don't think we did, actually.
Let's keep going.
All right, let's have a look.
All at once.
Let's do Impulse Cannon through these guys.
Prepare yourselves.
Yeah, see, we can't get that here, Orion. They don't do that one over here.
You're busted.
They only do the original and the honey barbecue.
Please.
Yeah! You're mine!
I'll show no mercy.
Wong is presumably a senior bracer. I can't actually turn around to look at him, but yeah, I think you're probably onto something there. That would make sense. I played through the original and I'm halfway through second, and seeing fast travel here made my jaw drop. So was fast travel not in the original games? Is that something they added in the remake? Hey, level up, nice. Ooh, support ability, Cruel Blow. Remind me to look at that in a second. Cruel Blow. I think that's all of them. Yeah, we did it. Phew, thank goodness. Seems like we all made it out in one piece. Phew, that was too close for comfort. Well, now that we're safe, we have to decide what to do. Right, sounds good. First, we have to move this car somehow. But from what you were saying before, it can't be repaired, right? I think it would be pretty much impossible. In that case, there's nothing for it but to swap out the part. The manager of the cargo vehicles is Prometheus at the central factory. He'll know where the parts are stored, but would have to return to Zeiss if we want to ask him. What do you think, Bruno? Do we go back to Zeiss? I doubt it'll work, but I'll try tinkering with the engine some more first. If it moves, great. If it doesn't, then we'll really have no option but to head back. I suppose keeping at it a little bit longer won't hurt. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna stay and give it another shot. Sure thing, Wong. You take care, okay? Don't worry, I won't push my luck. If it feels like things are getting too dangerous, we'll return to town. You guys have a safe journey to Elmo, okay? Thanks. If you ever need time to spare, could you contact Prometheus for us? He should be in the design room on the 3rd floor of the central factory.
Woo,
We'll do that first.
done.
Let's go and see him before I do anything else, just to save time.
Let's go.
It's established Andy is a big fan of sauce. How much do you like various kinds of seasonings and spices? Quite a lot. I really, especially last year, because for those of you who weren't here last year, I brought a barbecue, like a proper nice barbecue, and I dreamed of one day having a garden where I can have like a proper table and chairs, a barbecue, and you know, barbecue food for my family and I, and friends if we wanted to invite them round. And I you know, last year I got to live that dream, and it was pretty sweet, actually. But it sent me down a rabbit hole of seasonings. Not just talking like paprika or cumin. I'm talking like proper seasoning mixes. And there's so many companies out there who sell like their own blends and stuff. And not that I would buy them, but I would just copy what they put in theirs, right? To try and save a little bit of money. But yeah, I made this really nice rub for a pork butt. A lot of brown sugar, I'll be honest with you. A lot of brown sugar, paprika, dried ancho chilies. What else did I put in? You use mustard as a binding agent to put the seasoning on, and you want to pat the meat. You don't want to rub the meat. You pat the butt. You pat the butt. You don't rub the butt. I really wish I could remember off the top of my head what was in there. I had some onion powder, garlic powder, but I really got into it, and I could sit here and list off all sorts of rubs that I've made. But yeah, I really quite enjoy the rigmarole of it all. Nothing like a good butt rub. Oh, you guys are so perverse. As someone who spends a lot of the summer smoking meats and barbecuing, the weather is almost... yeah, defunct. I was very close to lighting it up the other day. Yeah. I don't know if I told you, defunct. I think I definitely mentioned it on stream, but I got a wireless thermometer. Specifically, Ninja do a wireless thermometer. And I went out to the grill last summer, and I put a pork shoulder on the grill, put the thermometer inside, and they have an app that you can go onto, and you say, okay, I'm smoking a pork shoulder. How long will it take? And it will alarm you or alert you when it's done cooking, which was great because I was streaming. I couldn't keep checking on it. So I'd just look at my phone every now and then, and it would say, oh, you've got X amount of time to go, or whatever. So I just looked down at my phone, and the reason I paused... another stressful thing that I now need to contend with. Your passport application is on hold. Your photo didn't meet the rules, and you have to provide a new one. What? Well, I'll look into that later. That's fun, though. Sorry, I zoned out thinking about the Northern Lion cruise. Jess, please elaborate. What does that mean? The Northern Lion cruise. Is he on a cruise? What's going on here? Did you want something? Yeah, actually. We're looking for an orbital engine part for a cargo vehicle. We were told that you'd be able to help. Did I smile too hard in the photo? Was the photo you provided 90% forehead? You shut the front door right now. Okay? How dare you? The thing is, Mrs. D20 and I took our photos in front of a white wall in our home. Her photo has been submitted, and her passport is currently being printed and sent back. What did I do? I didn't smile. I looked like a serial killer. It's probably the worst photo I've ever taken of myself. But that hasn't met the threshold. Probably held your head at a slight angle. Did I look too nerdy? Oh, for God's sake. We must see this photo. Can I show you a little bit of it? Hold on. There's my eye. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. I'm not showing you the rest. I didn't have my glasses on. I didn't like your face, I guess. New emote? Maybe the forehead was so big. Can I make the photo just entirely my forehead? I mean, if I do this... There you go. Enjoy. We need to have this emote. Wide? Oh, piss off. A cargo vehicle's orbital engine. I'm sorry, but I have no clue. Huh? What do you mean? Prometheus, we heard that you manage cargo vehicles. Oh, no, that was a long time ago. That's a role that's rotated. We switch positions a lot. And before you ask, I've got no clue who's in charge now either. Oof, you read my mind. Are we done here? I have a lot of work to do. We're sorry for taking up your time. Bye then. All right. Darn it, that didn't turn out the way we thought it would. Sorry about that. We're pretty sloppy when it comes to managing parts. It can't be helped. We'll have to find another way to learn how to fix the cargo vehicle. We're all out of clues now. Another way, huh? Hey, you know what? Got an idea. A little while back, we researched stuff using some kind of orbment, right? You mean the orbital calculator, Capel? Yeah, that. I think we saw something about cargo vehicles then. It's true that the Capel would have records on cargo vehicles. And it did say where they're stored. So maybe we can go and just steal the orbment inside of that one. It's got to be said you've got nice eyebrows. You think so? Sorry.
Now then.
I missed the Septium entry? Did I, Diamonds? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. That's not an eyebrow. I'm so pissed. Like, why have I got another thing to deal with? There's always another thing that I gotta try and deal with, isn't there? Oh, God. The orbital calculator, central factory, technology, Septium. A group of 7 types of precious stones found across the continent. They are highly valued as gems and symbols of mystery. Since the invention of technology to process fragments of septium, separate into quartz. Thank you, Sandwich. Hold on. Let me just quickly double check this. Do you know what would really send me? Is if I have to pay for another passport application. If they've deemed my... Like, please say that's not the case. Hold on. I've got to check this now, because if I don't check it now, I'm just going to be thinking about it. And that will piss me off. Now, hold on. Pasting in my application reference. It's the reason I've taken the glasses off, because some of you have got eagle vision. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a more concise answer to why my passport photo was not up to snuff. You need a new photo. What you need to do. Your photo didn't meet the rules. Okay. It doesn't say why. What happens next? After you've supplied a new photo, we check it. If there are no more problems, we issue your new passport. I don't think I've got to pay again. That's a win, guys. That's a win. I'm going to have to Photoshop my forehead to be smaller. They clearly thought it was so big that I doctored the image. Great. Fantastic. I've also... Okay, oh, guys! Exciting! We've got some exciting, we've got an exciting email. I've received actual good news. I've received an email from Digital Extremes with a link for me to book my flight. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, wow. So we're meant to be playing the game and I'm just like looking on my phone right now. Sorry, everybody. This is not quality content. I know. Wow. Damn, I'll look into that later. Very exciting. I do also think I saw another email about the building control. Good afternoon. Please see attached letters and a copy of your initial notice. Your invoice relating to our fees will follow shortly under a separate cover. What the? Fees? I've already paid you. Oh, God. No. No. There's no way. Surely the... There's no way they're charging me more. Stop reading emails. Okay. Sorry. I know. I got wrapped up. Go back. Belatedly, Yuki Ogami, thank you very much for the 3 months. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Has that giveaway gone ahead, by the way? I can't take this emotional back and forth. Welcome to my world, inevitable choice. I want off this train. I want off this train. Yeah. Orbital Automobile. I've read this before. Underground factory entrance. Okay, let's go down. I'm glad we were able to transport or find the transport vehicle's records. Let's go. Yeah. Guys, the thing is, when I end stream today, this is the world I'm gonna find myself in. Trying to get a new passport photo uploaded, sorting that out. Then figuring out WTF BBQ is happening with this feckin' building control bollocks. Ugh, I'm so useless. Hey buddy, you look kinda down. Oh, I just got yelled at by one of my bosses. Anyway, what do you want? Oh, well, there's something we wanted to ask. We're looking for a small orbital engine part that is used for cargo vehicles. We heard that the storage facility is around here somewhere. Do you know where it is? You're looking for a drive orbit. Why do you need one of those? There's a cargo vehicle stuck on the side of the road. It seems like its orbital engine has malfunctioned. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you need replacement parts. That's easy to solve. Hold on just a moment. Thanks for waiting. We don't have many of these left, so be sure to make good use of it. Cool. They're probably still there. Take care, you guys. Will do. Thank you very much. Cool. Yuki, what, like marbles on stream? That's fun. I can only assume that this notice of fees is going to be explaining what I've paid for.
Here to get your ordnance adjusted?
Because these are the people that we've just had to fork out £800 to, which I have, for the time being, put on a 0% finance credit agreement with PayPal. And that's just not money that we really have to be throwing around willy-nilly. So if they dare try and nickel and dime us further, I might have to put my Karen shoes on. Oh, sorry, my Karen hair on, should I say. And have some phone calls. Why is the kingdom's premier orbital facility bad at managing their parts and apparently at a deficit? That's very concerning. Oh, here's the texts I get from my mum about it.
Careful.
She's like, give them hellfire. And I'm like, I can't do that, mum. Do you know how passive I am? Like, I'm too chill. I'm too chill. Have Mama D20 call them. Even Mrs. D20 last night was like, I'm so annoyed at insert name of builder here. She was like, you know, it's unlike me. Like, oh, next time he's here, I'm tempted to go out and have a chat with him and really give him a piece of my mind. And I've never seen her like that. I was like, we can't do that, though. We can't do that. We can, but it would be wrong. Because then, yeah, I'm going to be embroiled in drama with him. You must learn the art of passive-aggressive hellfire. The Canadians can teach you. I would welcome any assistance in mastering this talent. Hey, we're back. Estelle, Joshua, how did it go? Did you find a drive orbment? We sure did. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, really? That's great news. A whole lot of nothing happened in the meantime. We tried everything we could think of, but the car just wouldn't budge. We were just talking about giving up and returning to Zeiss. Well, I'm glad we made it in time then. Let's get right to it then and get this thing repaired. Sure. I'll have the drive this orbment exchanged. Well, let's try it again. I'll have this drive orbment exchanged in a jiffy. There we go. Thanks so much. Let me help, kid. That should do it. All right, here goes. Woo, good as new. Phew. Now we can finally get this cargo delivered. That was amazing. You're Professor Russell's grandkid, all right. But you're still young enough to be in Sunday school. But your maintenance skills are right up there. We better get going. You guys take care. Yeah, will do. See you again. Thanks for everything. Take care. Nice. I'd say that went pretty well.
That was great. I'm glad I got to
Hey, Lady Bahamut, hello, how are you?
I chased the cargo vehicle.
I'm glad the trail session went well for you. Clive, true. Sasha, again, I'm all ears. Teach me the ways. But I do apologize for constantly talking about the building thing. I just need to vent, because if I don't, I think I might explode. But it'll all be worth it. One day I'll be like, hey, it's done. I'm in there now, and it'll feel great. Oh, come on. Can't move, yeah. There we go. We finally got there. Let's do Black Fang.
This is the end.
Sorry, Kevin. Sorry, Kevin.
Let's go.
Did Garrett not have fun in Japan? Was he like, oh no, Pi, because he was, right, because he was talking about it. That's funny. I feel like if I went to Japan, I probably wouldn't be able to shut up about it either, though, to be honest with you. Oh, bless him. Does he still talk about it now? I mean, I know he said he always wanted to go. I don't get an opportunity to watch them much. Especially because they're caught up on 14 and I am not. I went to Japan. Want to hear about it? Go on, Enkima. Sure, why not? I'll listen.
It's my turn.
It really sounded like she said, it's my turn.
Operation initiated.
Okay, Joshua, let's do Cloak and Dagger.
Let's keep it up.
Estelle, let's get you to Barrage. We may as well.
And you're done.
Boom!
Stunned.
Nice.
Here's something extra.
And then they're stunned again, and then this should be the kill. Nice. I wonder how close we are to leveling up again.
Got some great data.
Good progress.
Ooh, Resurgence EX. I've not had a look at the latest support abilities. So we got Cruel Blow on Estelle, which chance to land a powerful finishing blow on one enemy with low health. So it's just a better version of the finishing blow with a better attack power. And then Joshua doesn't have his yet. He's one fight away, though. 11,997 of 12,000. And then over here, Resurgence EX. Heal an ally for 10% HP and give them 75 CP when they're about to fall, once per battle. It's pretty good. Yeah, I would recommend following Vosif on the blue sky. I hear if you hit the
I
heart
found treasure.
on at least 3 of his posts, something very exciting happens to you. Okay, let's get this chest here. Oh, is it a mimic? No.
All right, treasure time.
Force seal. It's pretty good.
Watch out for the ranged
What's
attacks.
down here? Is this like a side area? Vosif, it's not good enough, buddy. You need to post more. Not to put pressure on you, but post more. Sign. Okay, let me go into double speed mode here. I don't really need to worry about killing these guys anymore because,
What a suspicious chest.
Mimic. Okay, I don't have to worry about killing these guys because we're over leveled for them.
Careful.
May as well focus on dealing with the big ones. Wolf Ruler, I clearly have a power. What can I say?
All at once.
Impulse cannon.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh, you think so, Clive? Does anyone have any plans to travel this year? Like go to a new country, go visit family, like any big plans?
I can take them all.
Let's just go for a hurricane. Barcelona! Voldar, very nice. Good time of the year to go as well.
I'll show no mercy.
What is the name of the cathedral in Barcelona? Its name escapes me. But my god, I'd love to visit that one day.
I'll get you all.
Keep going.
Oh, Lady Bahamut, cool. Have a good time.
Let us begin.
Go to Bavaria? Nice to see. Have a good time. I've got the Caribbean coming in June, probably Greece after that, but we'll see.
Sit.
Hell yeah, Kima. I reckon that'll be quite strange. Departing from a different country and returning to a different country than maybe what you're used to. Oh, Keeper, hell yeah.
Healing.
Thank you. Ready at any time.
I've
I'll get you all.
kind of dropped the ball here. I really hope this kills at least a few of them. It's not going to. I think I've got a couple stuns in there, which is going to help.
It's my turn.
We might have to do a smoke cannon to try and blind them. Ah, diamonds, very nice. Is it your first BlizzCon? Or have you been before?
Healing.
Thank you.
I'm not yet, Maladel. Not yet. I probably should. But yeah, I'm yet to take the plunge. I can't get all of them in the circle.
Take them all.
Stay calm.
I can't get all of them. Ah, that'll do. We'll give that a go. Ah, Kendra, that's so sweet. Have you got any new board games you'll be bringing? I yearn for a friend group large enough to be able to play Blood on the Clock Tower, Mafia,
Fritzy
Werewolf.
12 Dance 2, Fritzy 12
I
Dance 2,
don't.
Fritzy 12 Dance 2.
Hell yeah, Fritzy, welcome on in. Thank you for the 2 months, buddy. Welcome. How are you today? Those are some very nice emotes.
I see your moves. I won't let you.
Okay, Joshua's up next. Gotta save him. Can we please get some love in chat for the one and only Fritzy, please? I went in 2014 when they announced Overwatch and had a floor demo. Oh, cool. Very, very cool.
Vitals decreasing.
I remember not being able to watch BlizzCon 2014 because I was at my university doing my interview. And my friend just, he was sort of texting me updates. And I remember vividly leaving the interview, opening my phone, and my friend was just like, new game! Blizzard doing new game! It's a shooter. And I was like, what? I'm missing this? God, that feels like yesterday.
Please.
Got it. See it?
Yeah, diamonds, I know. Kima, what, 2019?
You can do it.
Phew, that was close.
Kima, there's no way we were there the same year.
Healing.
Phew, close one.
I feel like I almost feel like I've had deja vu here. I feel like we've had this conversation
I'll
before.
get you all. This is the end.
That's it, Voldar. Yeah, man. That is for sure on my bucket list. Going there and
Something extra.
taking some pictures. We may have. Well, time for me to scour every photo I took at BlizzCon in 2019 to see if I can spot a lone Kima. Let's see. Let's do the smoke cannon to try and give her a bit more help.
Sorry.
Yeah, Sandwich, we're old now.
You're up. Yeah.
Time continues to march on.
Sorry, guys.
You're okay, Estelle. You're okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that is...
Let's go.
That's a clutch dodge. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to go for the revive. I've got to. Yeah. I think we'll do a full-on Zerum powder on Estelle just to play it safe.
Phew, close one.
Maladal, I know I got a little bit too cocky, I think. But we're... I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
Thanks. I won't bite you.
Somewhere online, there's a forum thread of little baby me answering questions about the Overwatch gameplay demo. Aww. And what is probably your most hype? And this is to all of you. What's like the most hype game reveal ever? At E3, the Game Awards, Summer Games Fest, like where there's a presentation. Dragon's Dogma 2, Okami 2, FF7 Remake was pretty hype.
Yeah.
Like, me watching it back now, having played FF7, I get goosebumps watching the FF7 Remake reveal. As it slowly pans out to reveal the Buster Blade. That was pretty hype. I can't imagine how it must have felt, though, for diehard fans of FF7 to watch that. Back in the day, Halo 3, Elden Ring, Crossing New Horizons, those are my top two.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elden Ring is up there. But for the original cinematic trailer,
I'm getting stronger.
probably. Now, this is going to sound like maybe a weird pick, considering I'm yet to play it, but I will be soon. But after years of waiting for any Cyberpunk news, to have that Xbox panel? Was it at E3 or Gamescom? I don't remember the location, but where the screen was like getting hacked. And then it was like, play Cyberpunk _2077 trailer. Click. Like, that was sick. That was pretty hype. And then, yeah, then Keanu came out afterwards. Like, that was pretty awesome. I remember the Mists of Pandaria and the Shadowbringers ones. I'm trying to think of other game reveals that have had me particularly excited.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, of course, being a WoW fanboy when I was younger, any expansion launch of theirs was always exciting. Chris Metzen hyping up the crowd. He knew how to play an audience. For me, it has to be Overwatch, just for the energy at the con, but probably would have been Elden Ring if I hadn't been there. The best thing about the original FF7 Remake reveal, the voice actor that narrates it... Hold on, scrolling up. Is in Rebirth! Oh, no way!
I'll change the tide of battle.
I was really animated when I saw Armored Core 6. I think I remember that trailer. I couldn't explain the trailer to you, but I know the one you're talking about where they revealed it. Yeah, even for me, that was pretty exciting. I'm very weak. I'm a very weak-minded fool. I get hyped by almost most popular games in the past decade or so. I dislike the actual show it was in, but Armored Core 6's announcement trailer was great.
This is bad.
I own Armored Core 6. I'd love to stream that at some point and play through that, but it's on PlayStation. And it's a bit of a hassle connecting the PlayStation up with my streaming software. Last of Us 2 reveal was very hype. Shining Force 4. I don't know if we get something like Elden Ring again, but that just blew everyone away. Well, I think Elden Ring benefited from a similar phenomenon to Cyberpunk. And to a lesser degree, Silksong, and that's because of the way they released it. But you've got this hype that has fermented over the years. This just absolute, I don't know, frenzy for any like drop of information that pervaded the entire fandom for those games. And whenever you'd hear anything, any little, you know, drip or drab of information, it was like super hype. So when they just sort of lifted the lid on Elden Ring and were like, yeah, here it is, that was very exciting. Oh, Voldar! When Todd Howard walks onto the stage, wasn't that like a G4? It was like a really weird convention, but you had all of like the robed guys on the stage doing the Dragonborn chant, right? That was hype. That was hype. God damn. The Okami 2 trailer legit made me Spike TV! That might have been it. It might have been Spike TV. One that excites me, but I know, you know, like no one here is, maybe a couple of you.
This is bad.
But when Grinding Gear Games showcased Path of Exile 2 for the very first time, that was particularly exciting because it's their second game ever. They'd only ever made Path of Exile. And the sequel just looked, wow, I mean, it's such a leap ahead of where they were at graphically. Gameplay-wise, it's got some wrinkles. But yeah, just visually, it was stunning. No, Asik, I'm not really the biggest fan of it at the moment. Yeah, they dropped the ball big time on the Elder Scrolls 6 teaser. The thing is, I get why they did it. I get why they did it. They wanted to tell people, hey, it's coming. Patience. But they did it way too early. Way too early. Because again, the fact that that teaser is now closer to the release of Skyrim than today, that's yeah. I think they shot a bit too early on that one. Holy shit, I know. Crazy, huh? Well, that's it, right? Like, for me, now that I'm caught up with Warframe, any and all teaser trailers they release now for future content, I'm gonna be able to have, like, a vested interest in it. And I know for a fact that whatever they've got brewing for this December, like, however they you know, tease it, I know I'm gonna be hysterical when they show whatever it is.
Phew, that was close.
Sign, don't. And yeah, isn't FanFest like next week? Hey, Popson, how have you been, buddy? Hope you're well.
Let's keep it up.
Oh my god, I cannot believe FanFest is next week, and I'm not caught up yet. I'd love to sit here and talk theories with you all about what we think is going to happen. I will say now, I'll say this. I hope we don't go to another shard. If we do, hey, I'll play it. Like, I'm not going to play it.
Here we go.
But I really hope we stay on Eorzea.
I'll show no mercy.
For a little bit longer. Like, there's so much of the world that we're yet to look at. I don't know I want Meracedia to happen, but I mean, just speaking broadly, there's so much more that we don't know about the world. So many unvisited locations that I'd love to visit before we then go off gallivanting elsewhere again.
I won't let you.
Raylex, you and me both. Like, listen, if they were to do it,
Fire!
I'm not gonna rage bait and be like, FF14 is dead.
I won't let you.
Why are we going to another shard? I'll be happy,
I'll change the tide of battle.
but I just hope we don't. If we do, we do, and I will play it, and I will probably love it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind staying here for at least one more expansion.
Let us begin.
Starfield was such a kick in the balls that I can't even get excited for the Elder Scrolls 6. I tried it 50 hours, but it killed all enthusiasm. Seek, the thing is, I'd hope that it's a wake-up call for them as well, because of course, on their end, they've got all of these analytics to show them. Hold on, do S-brakes go through blind? Let me quickly Google this. Do S-brakes go through blind trails? I'm not getting an answer. They don't miss. I thought so, but I then doubted myself.
Farewell.
But I'm surprised you put 50 hours into Starfield.
Let's do this.
I got through the tutorial, and I thought it was serviceable, but nothing exciting. And then the moment they dropped you on a planet, and it like all the planet was an infinitely tiling, or like, you know, it tiled the same texture infinitely into the horizon, and there's one POI in the middle, and that's where you go, and then you go back to your ship and fly away. That killed it for me. Because the magic of an Elder Scrolls game, as someone who loves Oblivion, like Skyrim, I think Oblivion is probably my favorite Elder Scrolls game. The best thing about those games is being able to just do a 360-degree spin, pick a direction, walk that way, and stumble upon adventure. There'll be a town that you can go to, chat with the NPCs, get a quest, go to a nearby cave, loot it for loot. While you're in there, maybe find a breadcrumb for another quest. Like, that's the joy of those games, is for it to feel like a genuine sandbox. And Starfield basically did everything the Elder Scrolls does except for that bit. And that's the important bit, is having that organic exploration. I heard it got re-released. They've done like a 2.0 patch or something like that. Lizzie, go for it.
Healing.
Ambrew, exactly. A sandbox with nothing but sand in it. Yeah. But the sand is only in the middle of the sandbox. The rest of the sandbox, there's nothing there. You just got to use your imagination and pretend there's sand there. I don't like many of my options here. I think I'm probably just going to go for the heal.
Here we go.
They added space travel? Oh, okay. That's getting somewhere. Ah!
Show no mercy.
Kale and Orion, yes. Illidan Stormrage. God, that was a good reveal. I did one of those video game grid things the other day and posted it in Discord.
Fire!
And I maintain that one of my favorite antagonists across any game or series is still Arthas Menethil. Was he the most well-written character? No. But my god, following his story through the Warcraft trilogy, then into Warcraft, the World of Warcraft, then into the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, and the cinematic that leads into it.
Here we go.
The very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name, Arthas. You will need to lead your people with... I can't remember word for word what they said, but yeah, his already beat me to it. So good. Arthas did nothing wrong. Voldar, here. What happened at Stratholme was tragic, but a necessary step.
Operation initiated.
They had to be cold.
Let's go.
The best bit of video game music is called Invincible, and it's from the World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. It is haunting. It is emotional. I cry listening to it. It is an incredible piece of music. If it's called Invincible, how am I going to find it? Well done, Hiss. Really evoking the trade chat vibe.
Let us begin. Fire! It flinched.
Maladal, you know, we will gloss over that bit. We can gloss over that bit.
Close one.
Yeah.
And he said go for it, and he's not even going to read my message because he's reminiscing about WoW. I guess I can scroll up. I guess I can scroll up. Hold on. Lizzie. Okay. So, like, there was this floating world above... It's not World of Warcraft. I'm not interested. I'm kidding. What did you say? There is a floating world above the normal world, and you can jump off to land back somewhere else. I was diving back to Earth and saw this big tree surrounded by flowers and was like, oh, what's over there? That's cool. I went there and explored around a bit. Found a crashed spaceship or something. Reactivated it through a puzzle, and it floated off into the atmosphere with me inside. Wow.
Vitals decreasing.
See, that's the kind of shit I love. I love that. And that's what really pulled me into Oblivion back in the day, was the idea that my playthrough was always going to be somewhat different from anyone else's. Because of the order you tackle things in and what you find and stumble upon.
Here's something extra.
And you know, it's a trap.
Let's go.
Sandwich, yeah, I played the original Warcraft trilogy. I absolutely loved the Frozen Throne DLC for Warcraft 3.
Operation initiated. Flames.
Ready at any
Rix,
time.
I played through Subnautica in 2019 to about 5 people. So, yeah.
I won't let you.
Sorry.
Let's keep it up.
Keeper, yes.
Yet.
Diamonds, can you guess who I mained in Heroes of the Storm? Your one guess. You got one guess. And I did have a main. Like, they are far, far higher level than anyone else I played. Come on. It was Abatha! How did you know? Diamonds, what? Are you stalking me? How did you know it was Abatha?
Engaging the enemy.
I'm very surprised you got that. Is it the big enemy adv- I've never had this happen before.
Sorry, guys. You can
Oh,
do
God.
it.
I'm being lazy.
Close one.
I'll show no mercy.
Sign, who would you have played in HOTS? Probably someone with tentacles.
This is bad.
Who would Sign have played? Oh. No.
Watch out.
Sign. I don't know. I was gonna say like Zeratul, but I don't. Zeratul doesn't feel necessarily.
Vitals decreasing. This is bad.
You were Alarak? Oh, dude, I would have guessed Alarak third. I'm not kidding. Alarak would have been guessed third because I was thinking about. Shit. Guess mine had a very clear main, which I played because it reminded me more of playing League.
Decreasing. This is bad.
Gotten, bear with me. Reminded you of playing League.
Phew. Close one.
Faster! I won't let you!
I played a lot of Greymane and Sylvanas,
All right.
and they felt very leaguey. So I'd guess either of them.
Stay calm.
Sasha, I'd certainly be interested in that. Again, I do own Armored Core. I played the tutorial on my PlayStation, and I enjoyed it so much that I did think maybe I'll stream this at some point, which is my eternal curse.
Let us begin.
Ah, Gotten, that's a good pick. I think her name was Vala? I think her name was Vala. And Raylex, that is true. I did say to Garrett and Kyle one day I'd invite them onto my stream and would play HOTS for 4 hours. And they seemed amicable to it. So,
Operation initiated.
watch this space.
It flinched! Keep it up.
Roger that. Here's something extra.
Varshio, who did you main for HOTS? Lily. Final guess. You strike me as the kind of guy who'd enjoy Lily.
Let us begin.
Flames.
He's a very good salesman, isn't he, Lizzie? Very convincing.
Fire!
Cho'Gall was, yeah. Cho'Gall's a pretty cool one. Well, Heroes of the Storm was essentially,
Broke the defense.
like, I don't mean this again in a bad way, because I know the word can be misconstrued as being, you know, almost derogatory, but it was the best casual MOBA. It had some really good catch-up mechanics. So, like, if your team was falling behind, and like you were, you know, vastly out-leveled, it wasn't the end of the game. Like, if you play a game like Defense of the Ancients, Dota 2, League of Legends, the moment you're on the back foot, it snowballs exponentially away from you.
Something extra.
Heroes of the Storm was more on a knife's edge. Like, if you were ahead, yeah, you'd do well, but you still had to be careful, because things could very easily be shaken up if you made a colossal misplay.
Here's
And then the other
something
team was then level pegging with you.
Flames. I got
It's why
some
it was
great
one of the
data.
only ones I could play comfortably.
progress.
People felt more casual and less likely to send me random slurs. Yep. It still happened, but it was far less than maybe it would have been in rival games. HOTS is still alive, yeah. It gets infrequent updates. Nothing big, though. It's kind of on life support. I'd love to see it come back. I would really, really love to see it come back. Even if it's just like 4 new heroes a year, would be great. I don't know what level pegging is, but I do know what pegging is. Oh, what?
This is the border with Calvard, right? And what's this chicken doing here?
Kendra.
Oh, you're right. It's so cute.
Calvard is an ally of Liberal, so there's probably less tension here than at Hawken Gate.
I've got nothing to say. Hi there, thanks for all your help. We managed to get all the way to the fort. Ah, it's you folks. What's up? I thought you were on your way to Elmo. Oh yeah, we're about to go there now. Oh really? Then do take care. Thanks. Thanks.
Welcome. What will it be?
Hello, Rufus and Chief Warrant Officer Pace. Rufus, chat with me. Shop.
What to pick? What to pick?
We have everything he has for sale, so we'll rest instead.
This feels great.
In other hero news, Black Cat coming to Rivals on Friday.
There we go.
Oh no. I say oh no because, yeah, I feel like this is going to be a character that you're going to be thirsting after quite heavily. If tomorrow they announced adding, oh, I don't know, the villain from the Lost Vikings to HOTS, it would be huge. Yeah, there was just something magical about that game. But I think their revenue model for the game just wasn't it. They didn't monetize it correctly to allow it to actually continue to flourish. The soldiers' negligence ultimately falls on Chief Base. They behave unprofessionally because the captain never shows them any discipline. I've discussed this with him before, but to no avail. Well, Chief Base is the only one in charge at the end of the day. I've got no business interfering. Andy, you should peek your head in the Rivals thread sometime. Hold on, let me go and grab these. Right, let's poke our head into the Rivals channel on Discord. Let's have a look. Game forums, I'm guessing. Oh no, it's a thread. I found it. Okay, let's see what kind of debauchery goes on in this channel. Lizzie posted a picture of Black Cat. Honestly, there's nothing in here which looks that thirsty. I was expecting. Oh, here we go. No, never mind. I found something. Lizzie posted a picture of multiple different Marvel Rivals, to which Vosif responded, "Slutty Moon Knight, slutty Gambit." Lizzie said, "Look at Gambit's slutty little hip windows." To which Vosif responded, "Booba Jean, monster effer grabbable thighs magic." Yep, that checks out. I don't know what half of these words. Leaking DMs? This is happening in a public Discord channel. I don't sign. I hope you giggled to yourself typing that out. I don't get it. It's not public. It was supposed to be a safe space. The thing is, Rivals very clearly looked at the success Overwatch had and realized, oh, people like the game. People kind of like the characters even more. And kind of want to see the characters wearing as little clothing as possible. So, yeah. They got the gameplay down, and then they went down the scantily clad route. Faye! Please forgive me! Oh, Faye's the lady at the bottom of the factory. And she fancies the guy who's sleeping. This must be him. Did I say something just now? Yeah, you did. You shouted pretty loud. Faye, please forgive me. Like that. Oh, shoot. I said her name too. Faye? I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere. Faye? You mean the Faye who works at the underground factory? The one who sorted the gasoline tank for us? Hey, yeah, that was her name. Huh? You guys know Faye? Yeah, she helped us with a work thing a while back. We're braces. Braces? Hey, this is actually perfect. Perfect for who? You have some kind of request? Yes, it's a personal request of mine, but I'd like to hire you for it. Would that be okay? Sure, we'll try to help if we can, but what kind of a job is it? Well, I'd like you to deliver a letter to Faye. To tell you the truth, Faye and I were dating. Things weren't working out, so we broke up a while back. But, I want to make it up with her. so I wrote her this letter. When you're next in Zeiss, maybe you could deliver it for me. What do you say? Sure. We can do that. Right, Joshua? Sure thing. As long as it's not urgent, we can take it on. Really? Thank you so much. I've got the letter right here, so please take it. Got it. But I doubt you'll be able to win her over with just a letter. Huh? Really? You really think it won't work? Estelle, don't you think saying that kind of thing is overstepping our role here? No, it's all right. It's good to get some female perspective on this. So, what do I do? You think this letter won't do the trick? Unlikely. Hey, how about sending her a gift too? A gift? That's a great idea, but I don't have anything to give her right now. Now what do? I doubt I can buy one at the fort. Also unlikely. I'm sorry to ask you this, but could you get one for me? What? You want us to get the gift too? Yeah, it can be anything. You can pick up in Zeiss. Can you get a hold of something? Anything. Then hand it over to her with the letter. I guess I don't mind, but that's a big responsibility for us to take on. Estelle, this one's on you. Faye normally just wears her dungarees and spends most of her time working, but she's surprisingly girly at heart and she loves cute stuff. Cute stuff? You mean like stuffed animals? Nah, that might be a little bit too childish for her. Okay, we're still looking for something cute. Noted. Let me give you some mirror in advance then. It's not much, but you should be able to find something decent with this. Sure thing. So, just to recap, you want us to buy a gift in Zeiss and give it to Faye along with your letter. Yeah, you got it. I really appreciate this, guys. Cool.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'll support you.
Oh, cool, Lizzie. I'm still yet to play Rivals. I really enjoyed Overwatch when that was out. Oh, wait, I can chat to the chicken. I have a gold gun on Reaper from the very first season of Overwatch. I don't know if that's rare, if that's tough to get, but I have gold guns on Reaper. That's pretty good, is it? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I did ranked for a couple of months. A couple of years, should I say. Let's go back up here.
Let's go.
You have gold hammer? I've told the story before, but I did meet Darren DePaul, the voice actor of Reinhardt, in the most bizarre of places. My wife and I were watching Hamilton in London. The year would have been 2018? 2017, 2018. And while we were there, I said, I'll quickly pop to the merch stall. Do you want anything? And Mrs. D20 said, no, I'll go get our seats. So she went and got our seats, and I went to the merch stand, and there was an orderly queue. I got in the queue, got to the front, made my purchase. As I turned around, I saw behind me Darren DePaul and his wife. And I thought, I've got to say something. I said, hey, are you Darren DePaul? And he was very clearly shell-shocked. Like, you know me? I was like, I know you from like Geek and Sundry is what I led with because I watched him a lot on Geek and Sundry. And I got a photo with him. It's somewhere in the Discord. I don't know if I'll be able to dig it up. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it to share with the class. Oh my god, I look so young. Do you want to see it? Oh, I'm so young. Oh no, guys. Are you ready for this? Ah, ready? There you go. Fresh-faced. Guys, this is like nearly a decade ago. I feel like I've seen this before. Your hair color's even different. Yeah, there's no grays in that picture. I'm still rocking the same hairstyle. Who's the child on the right? Your hair got crazy darker? No, there's probably a lot of light in that room as well. Anyway, there you go. And he just handed his wife my phone. Because I was like, oh, can I get a picture? And I was going to take a selfie. And yeah, she was like, I'll take it. So she took the phone, and I went back to the seat where Mrs. D20 was, and I was grinning like, a kid that's won the lottery. And she was like, what are you smiling about? And I was like, you will not know who this is. But I just met Darren DePaul. And she was like, yeah, I don't know who that is. And yeah, the whole time, all I could think was, holy shit, I just met Darren DePaul in the queue for merchandise at Hamilton. So yeah, there you go. What did he do? He was very happy. And after the show, I got tweeted at by Erica Ishii, I believe is how you say her last name. And she mentioned that he'd told her that he'd met me in the queue. And she was like, I can't believe it was Geek and Sundry that you knew him from. Erica Ishii, yeah. Isn't that cool? But yeah, this was ages ago. I wish I could show you the tweet, but that was on like a personal Twitter account from nearly a decade ago, so it's long gone, I'm afraid. What am I doing? I'm meant to be handing quests in.
Hey, welcome.
I've not been in here before.
I can't decide.
Atlas
So
Bomb.
much here.
We'll buy some of these.
I got it.
But yeah. Ever since I heard his voice in Doom, I've been in love with his work. Erica Ishii is super based and awesome. Yeah, Erica's the voice of I don't know the protagonist's name, but Ghost of Yote, right? I'm still yet to play that, despite absolutely loving Tsushima.
I'll take this.
Wool knit hat.
It's decided.
Ah, that must be what we need then. Perfect. Tita, pink hair, loads of different bits and pieces here. We need loads of salty
I'll take
anchovies.
this.
Perfect. That looks good to me.
Come again.
Atsu, right, thank you. Have I played Stray Gods? I don't believe so. Stray Gods. No, I've not played Stray Gods. I think I own it. We get a Steam. Stray. No, I don't own Stray Gods. Yeah, Jin was kind of boring, wasn't he, Gotten? There was some moments, but most... Time check? Oh no. I don't want to go. To quote David Tennant. Let me hand this in. Then I'll wrap up. Parting is such sweet sorrow. It's extra sorrowful for me because the moment I say goodbye, I've got a ready meal for dinner tonight. Something that I'm gonna bung in the microwave. It's a microwavable curry. That's my dinner tonight. I'm gonna be shoveling that in my mouth while I deal with the passport problem and building control. I cannot think of a more miserable way to spend my night. So, I kind of don't want to go because I don't want to have to deal with that. Faye, do you have a moment? Yeah, what's up? You have a delivery from a special someone. Here you go. This letter. Is this from Brahm at Wolf Fort? Yes, that's right. All right, now to surprise her with a gift. Wool knit hat. Oh, and here's the gift for you. Wow, this is cute. Maybe he's not as dense as I thought. Maybe he really does care about me. Took him long enough. Shoot, sorry you had to hear that. Thanks for coming all the way here to deliver these. I'll head back to work now. Stuff needs doing.
We did great, Estelle.
Nice. Nice. Ah, McMuttons, where's my invite? I'd happily come over and devour some chicken.
I wonder if that was all right.
I didn't know you
Gotten,
had these
the
kinds of
passport
concerns
people
too,
said that
Estelle.
my photo wasn't appropriate.
Hey, why do you look so surprised?
The photo is your typical passport photo.
Girls are a mystery.
Again, I can't show you close up because I honestly look like a serial killer, and I don't want it. I don't want it on the internet. But I swear to you, it to me looks perfectly fine. But whatever. Should have. You shouldn't send a picture of your bare feet next time. I could do that, and that would probably give them a laugh at their job. Hey, Gary, come look at this.
Yeah,
This idiot's taking a picture of his feet.
I see.
We're not gonna get rank 3. We got loads to go.
I hope you'll continue to impress.
That was more than I thought there would be. Gotten too much forehead. Piss off. Right, guys. I gotta go. Sorry today has been so scuffed. First of all, the stream wouldn't go live or with audio, and then I couldn't get the stream to work, and my computer was dying, and then we went on a tirade about drama in FF14, Final Fantasy VII, starting some streamer drama. You know, all in a day's work, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we got there in the end. And then I started streaming RimWorld on YouTube as well. Yeah, somehow. Oh, God. What a world, what a world. Let me go and change her hair. You know what? I like that. I actually quite like that. Right, let's save the game. Guys, we are back tomorrow. No YouTube day. No YouTube day. We are live. Yeah, I found out I was on Pirate Software's list. We are live tomorrow with the one and only RimWorld. Yeah. Am I quitting Trails? Yep, that's exactly it. No, Trails will likely continue on Thursday. But we're just gonna have a little play, you know? A little play to see what happens with that. So, RimWorld, yeah. I have installed it. I wonder if I can open it up as a tease for tomorrow. Give me a sec. I'm gonna boot the game up. What even is RimWorld? RimWorld has been updated from version... Okay, cool. Tutorial. All of the DLCs. This looks fine to me. Hold on. Let's transition over. Ready for tomorrow. There we go. There we go. Tomorrow comes. Oh, wait, there's actually... Oh. Oh. It's interesting. Anyway. Guys. This is tomorrow. Today is farewell. I need to go. Dang, new stream already? We made it, chat. RimWorld is the world made of rims. When you go to work in this world, it's... No. So, I honestly, I don't know a whole lot about RimWorld either. I was wondering if there was maybe something in here which explained the game. I don't think so. I don't think so. It is described here as a story generator. That's the way they describe it. A story generator. I believe we go on this planet somewhere. We build a base. We can name the inhabitants of the base after people in chat and stuff. And, you know, it'll be good. It'll be good. A bit like Dwarf Fortress. I think kind of, yes. It's very emergent gameplay. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. But it will be my first time properly playing. I have noticed there is a tutorial button. Welcome to RimWorld. Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'll have to do this tomorrow. But yeah, there's a tutorial, and we'll do this tomorrow and figure out what the hell is going on. Oh my god, there's so many notes. Oh my god. Population? Crowded? Okay. I need to stop looking. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow with RimWorld. But today, I gotta go. Twitch integration there is, but I don't know if we'll do that tomorrow, maybe? I know Lemon's gonna forward me some stuff. and I will trust in Lemon's guidance. So if there is something people want, maybe let Lemon know, and I will then try and figure everything out tomorrow. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me today and having a good time. Hopefully the cough will be fully gone tomorrow and I will be fully rejuvenated. Again, today I'm kind of like 90%, 85, 90%. Hoping for 100% tomorrow. So, fairly well to the following people: Diamonds, Ninzard, Sasha, Vosef, Gotten28, His Lizard, Lemon, 101, Keeper, Elderly, Sign, Risque View, Lizzie Tools, Inevitable Choice, Dine on Dice, Rogue, Fighter. I will have a look, Diamonds, at your comment on yesterday's stream. Popson, D1000, Shadowclaw, Galazarin, Lady Bahamut, Sasha the Quasar, Clivey Bear, Kayata, Kendra, Sophie, Yofel, Lemon, Raylex, Asik, Ibsen's Castle, Maladal, Brinslet or Prinklet, Asik, Booba, Ambrew, Dream Girly, I'm sorry if I missed anybody, Voldar, Fumbledink, Diamonds again, August, Astra Alexian, Shade, Hannibal Orion, I think I got most of you, Leonix again, Judge, I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for the Rim World. The Rim World stream.